Hell yeah, timing is impeccable, guys. Oh, 1 second, let me turn my camera. Hell yeah. Thanks, Thor, for the shout out. Let's go. Well, that's the fastest amount of viewers I get at the start of a stream. That's for sure, guys. Guys, today we are learning how to make a game. Let me just finish this tweet. You guys scared me. My notifications are blowing up right now. So I'm like, time to go live now. Now's the chance. Thor is awesome. Guys, thank you Lupo for shouting Thor out. I'm sure we all know the one and only Thor, the Chad of the software development. Sorry, I had to let them know. Oh, was this your doing, Jonah? Was this your doing? Okay, wait, I'm posting on Twitter. There we go. I don't normally let people know I'm going live on Twitter, but I am doing it. Wow, all these follows and on YouTube are really insane. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yes, if you want to learn how to make a game, we're gonna literally do that right now. I'm stuck at work and I just want to make games. Well, the VOD will be here for you, Lynn. If anything, you know. Watch that clip from Oh, okay.
Almost 5 hours waiting. Jonah with 500 bits said, "Yar cheer 500. Hey Thor, just a little over a week ago, you pointed me over to Jackie to learn Godot, and ever since that day she had to quit coffee for 2 weeks until she reached the goal of 1,000 subs and 10,000 followers."
Wait, are you serious? She had to quit coffee for 2 weeks. She got to 1,000 subs and 10,000 followers. She quit coffee for 2 weeks. Did she survive? I thought Jackie Coach was like a coffee-powered robot, dude.
I didn't survive, guys.
Did she make it?
I didn't make it, honestly, guys.
Like, what's gonna happen there? That's like Bender without alcohol. How does that work? How does it work, dude?
I cried myself to sleep
Jackie
every
Coach,
night.
She's freaking amazing. All right, next. Almost 5 hours waiting.
Jonah with 500.
I cry myself to sleep every night. I didn't survive, guys. It didn't go well. Thank you for that, Jonah. I really appreciate it. You're a real one. Oh wait, let me fix this. Okay, guys, are we ready? We're gonna start in 6 minutes, though. Okay. So if you're joining along, what's up, Draskell? How's it going? Oh my God, we're gonna have to do something about sound effects. Banderell, thank you so much for subbing with Prime. Hell yeah! Alrighty, guys, just to start out.
Got him!
We're gonna have to do something with that. That's mad distracting. You're gonna wanna download the Godot engine. Okay, guys, you're gonna wanna download the latest. You're gonna wanna come here and click the blue button. Click the pretty one. We're not doing .NET, okay? Actually, let me. Yeah. Well, this is for Windows. Download your OS that you're using right now. If you're on Mac, there should be Mac versions. If you're on Windows, there should be Window versions. Post on Discord, you're live as well. Yes, that's true. I kind of like have been all out of whack since the shout out. My notifications blow up. It is really insane. We are live. Thank you for that, Lupo. If you're on Linux, yes, I'm not gonna name every single Linux thingy. Guys, it's really insane. Like all these followers. Banderell gifting. Oh my God! Thank you so much. Gifting the 5. Jesus. Oh my God. Thank you, Banderell. You're. Oh my God. You're so nice. Tiny Goblin gift. Thank you for all the goblins in here. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are welcome, of course. I'm fading away into the background. I need a let me just. Oh, okay. It's not gonna look good today. Whatever. We're gonna learn. Lupo, thank you so much for gifting. Ah. We're gonna have a rave at the beginning of the stream. Hype train, let's freaking go. Alrighty guys, while we're hyping, download Godot. You're welcome here, Panda Coder. You're welcome. Pull up a chair, sip on your coffee. Guys, what the heck? What the heck? What? Guys, you really don't have to do that. You really don't have to. You guys are amazing, guys. Guys, this is for you. This right now, our giant make a game session is strictly for you guys. I am your servant today. Even if you go slow, we're not gonna leave anybody behind today. So if you wanna make a damn game, sit down on your booty, download Godot right now. Vasego, thank you so much for that sub. And today is the day you're gonna freaking do it. You can use C#. I don't use it, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me. So let's just use GD script, okay? Because I'm here, I'll help you out, I'll walk with you, and then later, if you want, you can just convert it. You can just convert it to C#, you know? Your booty's ready, okay? Whoa, invisible matter, be careful. That statement can be interpreted in a very wrong way, okay? Sup for a miss. So guys, download it now. Even if you don't think you're gonna do it, just download and follow along, and maybe with the inside of you, something's gonna happen, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I can do it. Yeah, guys, I haven't drank coffee in 1.5 weeks, and do I feel good? Not really. I'm I'm waiting for Wednesday where I can. Should I drink it on stream so you guys can see what happens to me? What's up, Eris? We're making a game in Godot together. Okay? And we're gonna post it. We're gonna see if the VC will work. But we're gonna have maybe the lobby today. Actually I want to keep it. So we'll like screenshot and post our progress on Discord so we can do it together. Okay? You're gonna take notes. Okay, Robotech, that sounds good. I use the Steam Godot version. If you use, I have no idea about that, but it should be the same thing. Named it Clipception. Thank you so much. This note was created? What the heck? This note was created. Oh, we're gonna make a simple platformer. Okay, guys, it's 4 p.m. Are you guys ready to start? We already have 107 people, 30 people on YouTube. Good morning, Alec. Hello. Would we not just use voice chat? The thing is, if we use voice chat, I mean, we could, because there's also one for, there's share your game, Godot tutorial progress. I think we should use Godot tutorial progress. So then, like, in a couple of years, you know, we'll know where it is. Yes, here to learn. Good job, Scarecrow. That's the mentality we need. That is the right mentality. How do we participate? Just follow along. We're gonna go at a slow pace. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, so if you want, join the voice chat on Discord. You don't have to, but, you know, if you have questions or stuff, that's the best way that you can ask. But yeah, if you want, you could literally just stay in the chat and type it out. Okay. Join the VC. Join the VC on the Discord. Here, I'll send the link to Discord for those. On YouTube, you guys should see it. Yo, what up, Lupo? Can I hear you guys? I don't hear you guys. 1 second. Hello? Oh, I hear you guys now. You want to blow up Twitch chat instead? That's good. Hello? Can you guys talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
I will try.
Nope.
Nice. All right. Look, it's filling up, guys. All people who want to learn. It is very awesome. So join if you guys want. It is very awesome. So join if you guys want. Frumius, it's we hear the echo.
Yo. Hi, just popping in to say hello.
Hello, Frumius. Have a good one. Guys, thank you so much for that hype train. I really appreciate that. Hell yeah. Now I have to mute the stream because I hear an echo. Oh my gosh. Hype level 3. Dang, guys. Thank you so much. 9 subs already. Gosh. You're too nice. I'm realizing the delay in the PC is huge. Sorry, guys. So you guys are going to realize that. Alrighty, so the first thing we need to do is download it. So I've been spamming this a lot. So here is the link. All you need to do is download the Godot engine. It'll come here. You'll see it in your downloads. You can open it. And you just need to extract the files. Find a folder that you like. You can legit just put it on your desktop. So I extracted it to my desktop, and now we got these 2 files, and you can run either of them, but that's all you need to download the Godot engine. It's a small engine, you know. 4.2, yes, we're using 4.2, the latest one. Even if you have 4.2 stable, or just even if you have 4.1, you shouldn't really have many problems. But yeah, guys, look at this beautiful Discord. It is looking great. 10 people in here, so feel free to join that. 4.2.1, yeah. 4.2 also would be fine. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna open it up, or I'll just click what I just downloaded. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Everybody with us? Anybody needs a little bit of extra time? Guys, let's just ignore it. Ignore what just happened. I remember trying to install Unreal Engine. Yes, literally I had the same problem. So, yeah. Does anybody want to say something in Discord?
Hello?
Yes. Hi.
I said something.
Something. Okay, perfect. The people are alive, guys. They're not.
They're not NPCs. She's holding us against our will.
They're not allowed to leave though, but they are alive.
Are we?
Yes. No. I mean no. In about 15 minutes, I'll be packing up and heading then try. Okay, that sounds good. Someone said hello in Discord, the Discord version of Hello World. Okay, guys. 1 gigabyte? Nah, it's not 1 gigabyte.
It is 1 gigabyte.
Is
Last
it?
time I checked. Yep.
Oh. Wait, why does mine say 46 megabytes?
Who knows?
Oh, that's the zip. Oh, wow. Wait, let me see.
It's 100 megabytes, not 1 gigabyte.
Yeah. Godot. Let me see. It says 100 megabytes, yeah. Magic Trevor, thank you for the sub. Okay, guys, so new project. Okay? Name it what you want. This is gonna be, you can name it My First Platformer. Yeah. Okay, if that's what you want to name it. Save it where you want. I'll just save it to the desktop. That's where, but I suggest, you know, save it in a nice, tidy folder.
Can I call mine Annoying American?
I'll let the Discord people take care of Frumius. Mob, get him! Okay, look. So just ignore the British man that just said something. So you can see I have it on the desktop.
Americans do especially well.
I have it on the desktop, and you could click create folder, and it'll automatically create a folder. Hell yeah! It doesn't require installation. Yeah, we went over installing it. Here, you can install it here if you have Windows. Yeah, so there's 3 options when you're using the render. If we're gonna use forward plus, this is like the most. Dang, look at the Discord. It's getting thick. This is the latest version. This is if you want to do mobile games, and this is compatibility. So you could read the things that it has intended for low end, older, blah blah blah. We're gonna use forward plus. It's the most shiniest version renderer for Godot. Yeah, so let's create an edit. Make sure you have your path. Make sure you have your name. Bam. Yeah. So we're just gonna click it, double click, and then click run. No main scene. What the frick just happened? What? It didn't make a project. What? Oh, okay, we can't run. Wait, what?
Double click, I think.
I think you have to open it first.
Guys, how do I open?
Edit. The edit button on the top right corner.
I think you can just double click on it too.
Something's happening right now. Okay, let me try this again. What the heck?
I think it should automatically open.
I know, it wasn't opening for me. Okay, let me save it where I normally put it. That's weird.
Yeah, mine opened straight away. No problem.
Might also be a
Imminent
close
system
Godot
failure.
and reopen situation.
Okay, guys, that was really weird. I don't know what happened, guys. I think because I put it into a folder. I have no idea what just happened, guys. Okay, if that happens to you, just shut off your computer and leave the stream right now. Okay, anyways, we opened it. You're supposed to be able to just click it. I don't know what happened. I think it was me changing around the Godot where it was located to see how big the files. I think that's what happened though. Anywho, let me make the editor bigger. So if you want to edit what your editor looks like, we're gonna go here. Leaves. Yeah, sorry. Any questions in Discord?
No, I just realized that if you drag the Godot icon around your desktop, it flips upside down. There's something wrong with my computer.
Yeah, I have a question. Can I go get more coffee?
No.
Was it made in Australia?
Wait, but was that a question? That your Godot icon flips? What? I'm gonna turn off streamer settings because I can't read any of your names. 1 second. Okay, I can't. Who's the one with the pink icon?
Me.
What's your name?
Dragonale68.
Okay, Dragon. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't read it. What just happened? What just happened? What
Someone decided to raid you.
Did he raid me though?
No, he
talked
about you again.
Oh my gosh, okay.
No, he just mentioned you again.
Jesus Christ, this is like almost a raid. Holy crap. Oh my god, guys. Goblins, chill out, guys. Goblins, listen. Hi, everybody. Okay, it's not a raid, but it really feels like it. Okay, so what's the difference?
Goblins are already here.
Okay, guys. Hi, everybody. We're trying to learn how to make a game right now. I really appreciate all the hype going on and everything going on. Hello, guys. Welcome. You can take a seat. You could just... That was terrifying. Okay. We're still gonna learn. So anyways, anywho, okay, this is crazy. I'm gonna scale this up. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna come in here. Thank you, Bruins, for the sub and thank you all the people hyping up the chat. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. I know that sounded like someone was knocking on the door. Okay, I'm gonna explain the Godot engine so you guys can just yeah, have fun. Have fun. Me see goal, me want to break goal. I really appreciate you trying to break the goal. Hell yeah. Pixel Skill, thank you for the sub. Oh, Apunitri, thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm gonna okay. So anyways, this is the tree, the Godot tree. This is where you're gonna have all your nodes because in Godot, it's like little Lego blocks. You could think of the nodes. So that's where you're gonna use that. Your file system is here. Thank you, Solar Labyrinth, for the 10 gifted, and Diver Scott and Flash for the subs. I really appreciate that, guys. So yeah, your file system is gonna go here. This is the hardest lesson I've ever given ever. I'm sorry, guys. This is crazy. Okay, this is your main game menu. We're not gonna use we're not gonna do 3D. We're doing 2D, so we're gonna be opening it up here. If you wanna mess around, zoom in and out, scroll wheel, middle mouse button. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Zarvos, thank you for the 5 gifted. Jesus Christ, this is insane.
Jackie, can you also go live on Discord or?
Oh yeah, that's actually, I'll try.
Then your live stream won't be. Then you won't be desynced from what you're actually saying.
Okay, I'm live on Discord, guys. Oh my God, Burbla just gifted 10. Holy crap, guys. Jesus, thank you so much. Rachel, thank you for subbing. Oh my God. Okay, Discord, you guys see the live? Grumpy Insight, thank you for the 5 gifted. Jesus Christ, guys, they're just going crazy. Yes, I feel the love, guys. Thank you, Goblins. You guys are really amazing. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna add our first scene. This is gonna be for our level, so you're gonna add a 2D scene. And when you click on it, you see it made this pivot point there, and it's in the center. Panda Purr, thank you for that sub. And here, that's where we're gonna edit the nodes. But yeah, guys, for all the people who are going crazy in here, all the goblins, you guys can download Godot and follow along. We're literally just getting started. Thank you, Diver Scott, for trying to break the sub goal. I appreciate that. So here, if you move this around, you'll see that the pivot of the scene is moving. And you can literally mess everything around, because if you want to put it back to the default, you just click these arrows and it'll go back to where it was. So yeah, that's our first node. And we're going to rename this. We're going to call it level 1. Yeah, the knocking also scared me a lot. This is really cool. I'm trying to read chat. It's really hard. Chat is going really fast. The goblins, yeah, they're gonna smash it. It just went.
I wish that Thor would do is utilize slow mode.
Yeah.
On Twitch, because
it's hard to read. It's very hard to read.
You want me to enable it?
No, I think it's fine. Well, yeah, maybe actually enable it. But I don't know what happens with everything.
Maybe it's fine. I get 12 subs.
Kalamazor, thank you for... Oh my God, Anonymous just gave 23. Okay, you guys smashed the goal. Congratulations. Oh my God, Anonymous just gifted 23. Thank you so much, guys. And Kalamazor, thank you for the 5 gifted. And... oh my God, that's insane. Thank you, goblins. You guys are awesome. There's 1,000 people in here now. Okay, so now let's add our... We're gonna add... do you guys have like a pixel art editor? I forgot to mention that. So you could either use Sprite. I'm gonna be using Sprite. Yeah. But there's also an app called Piskel. That's a really good pixel art app. If you don't want to pay or you don't want to download Sprite. So I'm gonna put it... I'm gonna spam it in the Twitch chat, and I'm spamming this. If you don't want to use Sprite, but I really highly recommend Sprite.
You can compile it for free if you know how.
Yeah, but that will take a little bit of time. So yeah, so first and foremost, Ben there, thank you so much for the sub. I'm gonna mute the subs. Blade Runner, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Jesus. Thank you guys so much. Guys, by the way, if we get to 1,500 subs, I told chat I would make a game in C++ with no engine. I don't want to do it, but I promised. So I don't know if that will happen. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I didn't think that that would be possible, but now I don't know, with these crazy goblins trying to smash everything. I don't know why I would do that. I don't know. It was kind of like a meme, but I guess it's possible now. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm just going to throw that into, but I appreciate you guys smashing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. So we are going to make, you guys need like a canvas. You can buy a sprite on Steam. So it's going to be, I think 126. Is that divisible by 16?
128.
128. That's what it is. So 128 by 128. Thank you, Slater. Okay, guys, so we're gonna make a canvas, and all we're gonna want to do, Blade Runner, I really appreciate the 5 gifted. You just want to fill in one of these squares because our boxes are gonna be 16 by 16, and each one of these squares is that. So for now, this is gonna be our first platform, so you can make it pretty if you want. Actually, I'm gonna do like a standard, you know, dirt tile. So this is what we're gonna do first. But you guys can also, if you're using a sprite, you could click here and you could see all, you know, the different color palettes. I really like this Adam C. Youngest one. I use it for a lot of them. Oh my God, Magic Trevor, thank you for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate it. Jesus. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put like a black outline around it. This is just gonna be a single tile. Oh my God,
this is
Dawdle.
a really bad idea, but
Dawdle, no.
I'm already here.
No,
so
Dawdle. Oh
here
my God,
goes
guys.
Right.
Jesus
Extra
Christ.
noses,
I'm
pounces
sorry,
on you.
guys.
Ooh,
I'm
you're
sorry,
so
everybody.
warm.
I'm really
Ooh,
sorry.
Couldn't help but notice your bolts from across the floor.
I'm really
Noses are
sorry.
wakey, wakey, till they were till they hee hee. Unzip
Yeah,
your baggy,
this
pants
does not feel like a
so
mini
musty.
raid.
Take
No,
me
guys,
home,
just
grab me
cover
and
your
make me
ears.
yours
Just
and
leave.
rub
Come
my
back in a
butt.
minute.
Stop me, see me right
Come back in a
behind
minute.
your baby tail
Don't
for your
don't
bulgy,
listen.
bulgy
Cover your
kisses
ears.
and
Hide your
licking
children.
neck.
Everybody
I'm
leave.
your daddy, likey nuzzles and wuzzles your
No,
chest.
leave.
I'm getting thirsty. Hey, I got a little itch. You think you can help me? Only 7 inches long. Ooh, please adopt me. Cause I'm your butt as I lick my lips.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Please. This is not who I am. For all the people who are in here for the first time, I am not this. Please. Please. Please, no. Okay, it's over. Alrighty, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for the subs and everything. Okay, so this actually looks really disgusting. But I'm freaking out too much to to make something good. So make your grass tile. Okay. And now we're going to save this into the file where you saved the project. And if you forgot where you saved it, you could right click here in the file system and you could put open in file manager and then you'll see the path. So mine is in Jackie Programs, Godot Platformer, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Jackie Programs, Godot. Oh my God, I did it in this folder. Platformer. Here. No, not here. Let me look for it again. My first platform. That's the name of it. So we're going to save that there. My first platform. Yeah, I've made a lot of games, so this is kind of here. And I like to create an assets folder. The Nordic Geek, thank you so much for the sub, and Pixie Punk, appreciate that. It's gonna go in here and I'm gonna name it tile set. Okay, so now if I click into it, I accidentally saved it as an A-sprite file, so I can't see it. So actually you need to make sure you save it as like PNG. So when I save it again, then it comes up here. Okay, so we're gonna add, so this was our first node that we did for Node2D Discord. Is everybody okay? Okay, good. Awesome, Mighty Jonah. Discord, everyone's okay? Okay, cool. Unless anybody wants to. There's Pixel ROM.
Good. We didn't get the ooh, so we're solid.
Cool. So we're
an S sprite and I can't like There's no delete tool. Where's the hell's the delete tool? Oh wait, never mind. I found it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you guys some quick Sprite stuff. So B is for brush, E is for eraser, and if you hold down Alt, it's the color picker, but you have to hold it down, and you're pretty solid once you got that. That's it. Using Sprite, you know, it's really nice to have the keyboard in your left hand. And honestly, with pixel art, I have this drawing tablet, but with pixel art, you really don't need it. I don't use it that much anymore. All right, cool. So
another nice one for Sprite for like quick stuff like this is the G for the fill tool.
Yeah, that's true. So you could do B, Alt, G, yeah. And also M is for that. You could just do backspace, and that's, you know, you don't have to learn them all in a day. But yeah, it's just really nice. Or else you could use the tools. Oh my god, kitty cat, no. I'm not even game then, but I'm here just enjoying the vibe. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna try to look at chat. It's just been going really crazy, but it's starting to, like, you know. Okay, cool. Chat's nice. Guys, I'm still looking at chat, by the way. Alrighty, cool. So now we're gonna add our second node, okay? So here, this is where you add nodes, this plus sign. So you're gonna click, you could either click the plus sign or you could click add child node. And we're going to add, what's up Markala and Raz? We're gonna add a tile map. And you'll see, so here at the bottom, a new tab opened. And it says, the edited tile map node has no tile set resource. And here you can see that this is empty. So we're gonna wanna create a new tile set. And yeah, guys, this will be on the VOD. So if you can't watch it right now, it's okay. There'll be the VOD on YouTube, and there'll be the VOD on Twitch. Okay, so yeah. Add waterfall with spaceship crashing. Okay. Oh, I'm happy you like this, Primitive. I'm gonna try to do this once a month as giant, you know, making a game session together. And my only goal for today is for as many people as possible to make a game. So feel free to tag along. Goblins, yeah. Why goblins? Why haven't you broken the new sub goal? This new sub goal, guys, is I'll make a game in C++ with no engine and I'll torture myself. I already gave up coffee. I can torture myself more. Cool. So now when we click the tile set, you'll see that there's no tile source selected. So what we want to do is we want to drag that PNG that we saved into here, and we'll click yes. And now we'll have that ugly grass tile that I drew. And the good thing about Sprite is I could edit it here and put an even uglier color. Arrow5, thank you for the sub. And it'll save it all here. Now, if I add a new tile, like let's say whatever, I add this tile, it'll come up here, but you always need to activate it by making sure you have the tile set and clicking that, and then that activates it. So when we want to draw into our game, we want to go to the Tilemap tab. When we're editing the tiles and setting it up, we go to tile set. So let's click Tilemap. Let's click the ones we want to draw. Zoom out. I'm a little too zoomed in. The size of the tile set, it could be whatever size you want, but we're using 16 by 16. So now I'm drawing the tiles in, and you could see here, if we had 32, we would change it here. And they're a little blurry. So what we want to do, since it's blurry, you could build a game with a potato GPU, yes. We're going to go into the project settings, click project settings, and we're going to go down to rendering, textures, and click nearest. So I think you can be able to click textures. Yeah, if you type textures up here, you should find it. So when we enable nearest, the blurriness goes away. It's all Kenan. It's all good, Kenan. As long as you're here, it's all that matters. You can use Godot in your phone. Yeah, you could use your Godot in your phone. That's a thing. I'm Goblin from YouTube, visiting a direct interest to learn. No higher brain cell count than a Everyone can learn, guys. Why does that go away? What is it actually doing?
Sorry, Jackie, can you repeat how to add the PNG file to the tile set?
Yeah, you just... Oh, okay, yeah. So there's two ways to do it. You need to make sure you're in the tile set here. And you just literally drag it in. Or you could click this plus, I think. Oh, actually, no. Can you click the plus? Yeah, you might be able to just... Yeah, you could click that plus and also do it like that. Plus, Atlas, and then put the PNG. Zarvos, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Everything...
Okay, thank you.
No problem, yeah. Anybody in Discord have a question?
Nope.
Nope. Good. Perfect. So yeah, we should have our platforms now. Kalumzor, thank you so much for gifting. Appreciate that. Okay, guys. So you could draw your platform, anything you want. So up here we have the tools. You could use the rectangle if you want to draw squares. The brush tool, normal things. You can also use it in conjunction with the eraser. So in terms of this, I just know with pixel art it should be nearest. I mean, if you hover over it, there might be a description. Rendering textures, canvas textures, the default textures filtering mode to use on the canvas items. It's just for pixel art. That's the better thing to use. I'm still... Okay, it's gonna be ugly on the green screen, sorry, but yeah. Pixel art browser, I don't know how to put it in Godot. You just need to save it, engineer life, as a PNG. Are you able to make a Tilemap rule set in Godot, like in Unity, so you can draw your map of fall? Yes, the bit masks, yeah. Okay, wait, Godot's actually on the phone. Yes, it's actually on the phone. Okay, yeah, so draw what you want. Okay, now we are going to add collisions. So remember, guys, when we're drawing the tiles, we're using the tile map, but since we want to edit it, we want to go to the tile set and we're going to add collisions so that our character doesn't fall through. And what we want to do is we want to come to the inspector on the right, go to physics layers, and we're going to add an element. And now it's going to add one physics layer. So that's on the right. If you don't see it, you might need to click this tile set. So click the tile set and then add one physics layer. Yes, cool. And now, if there's anyone in Discord who needs a problem, yell at me. We're going to click this select. We're going to click the tile. And we're going to go to physics. And if you don't see physics layer 0, that's because you didn't add it here. And we're going to scroll down. And then you can add with this plus here, the physics. So this is where our character will collide. And now we have that. And I'm going to change the color because... And this color ain't cut in it. Okay, that's... a little bit better. Cool. There we go.
A little bit with this. So is there a difference between using the select and going like using the paint menu?
Yeah, so with the paint menu, you could just do it to multiple ones. So I have the paint menu, I could, you know, just draw it on multiple. So if we have a bunch, if you have a bunch of tiles, that would be the best way to do it. So let me just... So if I save it, it'll come here. They're not activated, so I need to activate. And then I can go to paint and then just paint it all on. And then, yeah, that's the paint menu is really cool if you want to do it to multiple tiles at once.
Oh, sorry, Jackie, can you repeat how to add the physics layer?
Yeah, so you come here. You make sure on the right that the tile set is clicked. You expand physics layer. There shouldn't be any, so you should just put add element, and then there should be here. And then you go to select. You select the tile, and yeah, here you go to physics, and you just draw it on with this plus.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Yeah. So yeah, let's play our scene, how it will be in the game. So we need to save our current, you know, scene. So here we'll put save scene as, and I'm going to create another folder called scenes. And we'll save it as level 1.tscn. That's a Godot scene. And we'll save it. And now, cannot get it. I got into my file system. I can't get into your tile map. You need to come to tile set and drag it in here. Engineer for life. Linear texture does the nearest. Does clicking the tile and pressing F work to add physics? I have no idea. I haven't tried that. Okay. I think we're all good. Perf. So if we want to run the scene, we can come here and you'll see that it's acting weird. And what we want to do, so we can control the window. Discord is here. We want to add a camera. So now we're going to add a camera node. And now if we zoom out, this pink lines are for the camera. So I can move it around and put that in the middle. And now when I run the scene, it shows that. And we can also zoom in if you want. So remember, guys, this inspector, that's how you edit all the nodes. So each node has its own properties, obviously. Our tile map has different properties. Our root node scene, it has very few properties because it's just a node. And then our yeah, our tile map has no one. Can you mute your mic? Thank you. It's all good. And yeah, our camera, it has the zoom property here. So if I just click Y or X and I drag with my mouse, it'll zoom in and out. Viewport is because you could have multiple viewports in a scene, and with camera I think you could just have one. I haven't gotten too much into viewports, but they're very powerful. Thank you, Jada Man. And if you guys want to change the background color, because it's kind of ugly right now, you can go to project settings, and I think we can type environment here. No, oh, is it? So yeah, at the end should be, yeah, that'll change the color. I'm gonna put like a nice blue. So you type environment and you click here, rendering environment, go all the way down and you can change the color. So that way it looks a bit nicer. Kalimzor, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I just found out yesterday and I was wondering, haven't used either yet. Awesome. Yeah, Jova, it's kind of crazy. Alrighty, guys, let's add a character, shall we? So if we go add child node, I'm gonna exit out there. By the way, in all the nodes, since we're using 2D, we're gonna only deal with these nodes. But for UI stuff, we use the green nodes. If you're doing 3D, you use the red ones or the pink, whatever. Hi, old programmer here. Why have they put in viewport camera instead of locking on origin? I have no idea. I don't know. So if you want to, like, on your own time, you look at all the blue nodes. You can like look at them and get ideas for different things you can add to your games. But since we want a character, in Godot it's super easy to find. It's just a character body 2D. So
someone can drag the PNG into the tile map.
Okay. Where did you read that?
Lobby in Discord.
Oh, okay. Lobby in Discord. Cool. Thank you, Lupo. I really appreciate that. I attempt to drag. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Engi, oh, you got it? Okay, cool. So the reason why I think was because you didn't create a tile set here. When you click on the tile map node, you need to create that there. Cool. He said got it. Also, awesome. Thank you, Lupo, for catching that. Alrighty, guys. So yeah, now our character body is here. I'm gonna grab it And we are going to add to our character body. Let's add a child to it and make sure that when we're adding a child to it, we're clicking on the body, because in Godot, it really depends on what's the parent and what's the child. So we're going to add that, and we're going to just for now add a color rect. So we're just adding a square, and I'm going to drag this. I'm going to make this square smaller, and then I'm going to drag it so that it's like, it's at the center. Prismatic, thank you for the 40. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you. Okay. And there is a warning on the character body. What would you recommend to know before using Godot to make? You don't really need to know anything. It's pretty simple. So it's saying this node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. So we need to give it a shape. It's asking, and here it even tells you, consider adding a collision shape 2D. So let's add a collision shape 2D. So we're going to make sure we click on the character body, and then we're going to add a child node, and we're going to add a collision shape 2D. And then here, there's another warning, a shape must be provided for the collision shape 2D to function. And remember, when we click on the node here, we'll see where we can edit it that there's in fact no shape. So let's add a new rectangle and let's give it a shape. And now our character has a shape and it has a sprite, this color rect. But one thing you need to be careful is if I have the color rect and I drag it, or like, look, I dragged the collision shape and the color rect stayed behind. You don't want that to happen. You want all the child nodes to be glued together. So what you can do is you can click the character body 2D and you group selected nodes. So you click this, it's right next to the lock. And now you can't accidentally drag it without having them together. I just think Godot is a really easy engine. And Discord, by the way, guys, yeah, let me know if you need any time to catch up or if you have a question. Yeah, Pixie, I think Godot is a really nice game engine, open source, very easy to understand. I think easy for beginners, and I just really like it. I like the people running it and everything. So I don't know, Midriad, where has it been? So the single stream is a good thing to start with this second. Hell yeah. Hell yak. Okay. Is it good with Rust language? I have no idea. I haven't used it. But there is like bindings for it. So what's going on? I see in your head in the next follower. Oh yeah. Maybe I should hide that. Or I'll move the alerts. You're right. Streamlabs alerts. I will move the alerts so that they're not there. Thank you for that. That's a better place for it. Okay. So if we run the scene, nothing really happens with our character. There's no gravity. We can't move it with our mouse. And we just need to do one little thing. We need to click our character body, and I'm going to rename mine to player. And with our player selected, we're going to add a script to it. And you'll see it's .gd because we're using GD script, but I don't want to add it to my scenes folder. I want to move up a directory, create a folder, and this is going to be a scripts folder. And I'm going to put it in the script folder, player.gd. So it's GD script, and we're going to create it. And since it's a character body 2D, it already comes with all of the logic and everything. So I'm going to go over it. I'll go over what all the logic is in a second. But now, if we run the game, that's it. We already have gravity. I can use the left and right arrows. I can use spacebar to jump. And we already have a game, guys. Alrighty. There you go. You learned how to make a game. All right, everybody get out of the Discord. I'm just kidding.
Bye.
Bye. How's it going, Discorders? Is your player moving?
Oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna say when I run the game, it's upside down, but I think I know why. I think I scaled the camera negatively.
Oh yeah. So if it's upside down, yeah. Like if I put -0.64, it does it upside down, which is kind of cool. If you want a game like that, that's kind of dope, guys. Yeah, I like that.
Also, when I launch the game and hit left, it immediately yeets itself off the screen at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, it's just really fast.
Yeah, so let's go over the script. Got my cube moving. Got my cube moving. Wishlist on scene. Everybody wishlist Invisible Matters game. This is amazing. I'm glad you like it, Brave Emily. Have you planned to go over scene tiles? I'm not sure for this one. Maybe we will. All right, cool guys. Yeah, I made a game now. I'm selling it for $100,000. Hell yeah. And we use this Geometry Dash script. Okay, cool guys. So this script, it extends character body 2D. So depending on where you put your script, it will extend something different. If I had put the script here, it would extend Tilemap. If I put it here, it would have extended camera 2D. But since we put it here, it is extending character body 2D. If you want to look more into the nodes, you can hold control down and you can click many of the variables here. So I can click into character body 2D and it'll give me a description. Character body 2D is a specialized class for physics bodies and it's meant to be user controlled, la-di-da. Here are all the properties. So we're going to be changing the velocity because we want to move our character. And there's all different types of functions. We're going to also be using, move and slide. We would use is on wall if we wanted to climb walls and stuff like that. But so yeah, that's, so these scripts are automatically generated when you create the path. Yeah. So, it's really this giant script. It's really only, with the character body 2D. Normally it's just like an empty script, but they make it so that when you're making platformers, it's just a lot easier. Do you post the videos on YouTube? Yes. I do post them on... This is going to be in my live stream on YouTube. You can get all this documentation from help. Yes. How do you add collision to the tiles? Yeah, we did that. You have to go to the tile set. Make sure you add the physics layer here. And you have to go to the tile set, select... And then use this plus to draw the physics lines. Woo, functions. Okay, let's go over the script. So, all these functions here, remember I can hold control down and go into them and read about them. This physics process, this is the main function. I can minimize it and expand it. And I'm going to get rid of all the comments. So in Godot, you comment with this hashtag. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, cool. And let's just print hello in here in the physics process. And I'm going to run the game. And you're going to see it's running it a bunch of times. Follower notifications are blocked. Oh, okay. There. Thank you for that. You see it's running it, I think it's 60 times a second, because when you have a game, you want it to be able to constantly be checking. So it's constantly running this function 60 times a second because it needs to check if you're moving left or right. It needs to check if you're pressing spacebar. It needs to check if you're on the floor. La-di-da. So it needs to do that very quickly. There's another very common function in Godot. It is the ready function. I'm going to print in here, LOL. And I'm going to comment this one out by doing Control K. So if I run this, you'll see that it only ran it once. So this ready function, it runs it once in the script, and that's normally what you use to set up all the variables. But yeah, we're not using that right now. We're just using the physics process. Okay, let's go over the variables. We have a speed variable. It's a constant, so that means we're not changing it. We have jump velocity. You could see that the jump velocity is negative, and that's because in Godot, Y negative goes up, Y positive goes down. I know that's weird, but that's the way it is. Okay, so in the physics process, oh, and we have gravity. So you'll see we're going to be using gravity. So in the physics process, it's checking first if we're not on the floor. This just determines whether we're on the floor. It wants to apply gravity to our character. Because if we're not on the floor, we should be falling down. We should be having gravity applied to it. So if let's just comment this out. I'll highlight it and do Control K. And you'll see I'm not falling. I can move left and right, and I can't jump even, but we're not falling. There's no more gravity. I'll put it back in. And now there's gravity. Cool. So now the next part on line 17, does it gain speed whilst falling down? It does. Yeah. And we could check if it gains speed. If we do this, I'm going to print velocity.y. So if I print velocity.y, you can see it's 0. And when I jump, it goes negative and then it goes there. But look, if I fall, you see it's gaining speed. Oh, my face is in the way. My bad. I'm going to make that smaller. So it's gaining velocity. So that's not good for most games. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. So if input is action pressed UI accept. So right now UI accept is a built-in input and it's spacebar. And I could change this if we go to the project settings and we go to the input map and then we show built-in actions and you could see UI accept is enter, KP enter, I don't know what KP is, maybe someone knows, and spacebar. So basically I can jump with the enter key and with spacebar. So I'm pressing enter, spacebar. And I can add keypad. Okay, thank you guys. Y positive going down is weird, like it's based on old TVs. Exactly, yeah. Does it? Yeah, okay, keypad. Okay, thank you guys. And if I wanted to add my own input here, I could put jump, and I'm gonna hide the built-in ones. I'm gonna put jump, add, and then I want it to be spacebar. So I click this plus. You don't have to do this, but I'm just showing you. So listening for input, spacebar I press, I click OK. And then if I want to use my own, I literally, in here I put jump. And now I'm using my own custom one. So if we're pressing the jump key, which is spacebar, and we're on the floor, then do that. If we get rid of and on the floor, does anybody in Discord know what will happen? If I get rid of this.
Be able to jump.
You always could jump, sorry?
Yeah,
jump,
exactly. 1,000,000 jumps. If I get rid of that, we could fly away. Fly away. So if you want to play Flappy Bird, you get rid of that. So no, we want to also make sure that we're on the floor. Yes. We don't want to fly away.
Did you die?
Yes, you did die.
You could set it to is on wall or whatever the other ones are.
Yeah, exactly. You could also set it is on wall. That's true. So yeah, so when we jump, we're adding the jump velocity, which is negative because negative y is up, and to our velocity.y. Cool. So now on line 20, we're creating this variable direction, and then we're getting our input access, UI left, which is the left arrow key, and UI right, which is the right. So let's print what's happening here.
So let's print. Jackie?
Let's print what's happening. Yes, Fermius.
Line 16, you have a colon missing, I think.
What?
Yes, Fermius.
What? It's hard to hear you because it's I'm
Line
repeating.
16.
It's hard to hear you because it's I'm repeating. What? Okay. I don't know what Fermius wants.
He said there
I've
was.
just muted the right thing now. Yes, on line 16. You found it. Colon missing.
No, it wasn't missing. It was there.
Oh.
It's okay, Fermius. No cap. Now cap the maximum velocity. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I want to keep this as simple as possible. It looked like it was missing because I think this was like that, but it wasn't missing. Is there? For me, it's just wanted to be on TV. Okay, let's print the direction. Okay, so you could see when I'm moving. So right now it's 0. When I move to the left, it's -1. When I move to the right, it's +1. And that's basically what's happening. So what's happening is if we have a direction, so this is if it's not 0. So if we're clicking right or left, we are taking that and we're multiplying the direction times speed. So if we're going to the right, we're multiplying, it should be 300, this value. And if we're going to the left, it should be -300. And then that velocity is being used by move and slide. And we can control click into it. And it says move the body based on velocity. If the body collides with another, we'll slide along, blah, 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 blah. That's what's happening. In older versions of Godot and 3.x, we used to have to create this velocity variable. But now we don't need to create it. It's built in to the character body. That's why you never see it being created. And if I control click here, you'll see that velocity is already in. Dotto wants to be on TV too. Okay, so if we're pressing left and right, we're changing this velocity x by direction. And if we're not pressing anything, our velocity x is moving towards 0 by our speed. So this is just so it gradually moves to 0 so that it's not like abrupt. So we could also just like put it to 0. And then you'll see it's like super abrupt, the stopping. But if we move towards 0, it's like a bit more natural. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, that's just, it's less. Alrighty, Jonah. And then move and slide. So yeah, that's the code. Does anybody have any questions about the code? Anyone in the Discord or in chat? Everybody's caught up. Anybody have any questions about anything? Everybody's good. Seems good. That's good. Nothing's on fire. Do they have acceleration variables in the X, or is it something you'd have to program? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to, if you want, you could program it in yourself. But yeah, it doesn't, because this code was built into the character body 2D. If you wanted to make a double jump, you would have to get rid of this. And if you're not on the floor, like when you jump once, you add, and then I'm sure there's ways. If you go on Godot, how to double jump, they'll show many different ways. Hydrate, yes, thank you. Okay, so now let's connect the camera to our main character. So I'm gonna add it as a child, and now when we play the game, when I move, our camera moves with our player. And now it's beautiful. So yeah, let's get a little fancier. I don't know if we should actually. Yeah, we could. Okay, let's do a simple terrain. So I'm gonna delete this. And I'm gonna use M to grab it. Control C to copy, paste. And I'm gonna delete this line. And I'm gonna make I'll do that. Control V. And I'll do Shift H. And I'm just gonna make like a 3-tiled tile. So let's do that. So now we have a 3-tiled one. This is some really nice grass. And yeah. Actually, I'll make it even bigger. So there's also the line tool. So I could click L and I want to make it smaller. So I'm going to make a line like this, a line like that, and here. Yes, anybody in Discord have a question? And G for the paint bucket?
Yes, hey Jackie.
Yes,
Just
yes,
trying
Fermis. Hi.
to help you again. Hopefully I'll be more successful this time.
Everything okay? Do you need help on something?
No, I've given up trying to follow along.
Oh, why?
I'm busy doing my mod stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, well.
Yeah, there's a few people saying in chat that they're still compiling a sprite.
Okay. Yeah.
I wonder if it would be useful for you to drop your PNGs into the Discord chat.
Yeah,
so
actually, that's a good idea. Perfect.
Carry on with.
Okay, yeah, I'll drop the PNGs in the lobby of Discord. That's a good idea. Thank you, Fermius.
You're welcome. Woohoo, I was helpful.
You're always helpful, Fermius. Okay. Bye. Okay, guys, I'll drop the PNGs. If you're still compiling a sprite, it's a very good idea. I'll just right click. Put it. Oh no, yeah. I keep clicking the wrong one. Show in file manager. And I will put it in the lobby in Discord. Bam. Yeah, there's also open programmer art. There we go. I don't know what add-on that is. Can you expose vars so they appear in the inspector for quick editing? Yes, you can do that. I will show you how to do that. Okay. So yeah, that's a good question, Twisted Chaos. So if I want to be able to edit our character's speed in the inspector here, what we can do, right now it's a constant and constants don't change. So we're going to first create it. We're going to make it a variable. And if I want to have that variable in here, all you have to do is @export, and we're going to put the type of it. So this is not an integer because it has a decimal. It's a float. So we'll just put float here. That's the type. And we don't have to give it a value, but you could. And now, if we come to the inspector, we'll see the speed, and I can change it quickly. So yeah, that's basically all you have to do to expose variables in the inspector. No problem. I'm using GDScript. What's up, Bogdan? Yes, any questions?
What did you just do there? I just did exactly what you did and it just didn't work. Just gave me an error.
What does the error say?
So I did export var speed equals float.
Not right? Equals, colon.
Oh.
Yeah. So colon is for setting the types. So here, yeah, I could set the type here. I could put float. Let's make a variable hello, and I could set the type string. I think string is with a capital. It doesn't make sense. But I could do hello. And you can see it's good because if I make this a 1, it'll yell at me. And it'll say, you can't send into the string. So yeah, if you don't know what type it is, like if I didn't know string was the type, I could do this. And then it'll yell. So you could get the type from here. You can't assign string as an. So yeah, that's just a little tip. So yeah, the string, float, there's vector 2. So the velocity that this character body is using is a vector 2. And yeah, you could. A vector 2 is just when you give an x and a y. So if I wanted to make a vector 2, whatever, that's vector 2. The x is 0, the y is 0. Oh yeah, you could do, yeah, slide Rebula. That's true. On it for making simple games played with only Twitch chat. Yeah, so we have made simple games for Twitch chat. Can you make a tool that the player can interact with, like a pickaxe or? We'll see how far we'll get. Maybe we'll get there. Yes, thank you, Ignacio. Yeah, they also said that on Twitch. If you say when you're switching apps and windows, it makes it easier. If you say when you're switching apps and windows. Okay, I will say it. Thank you for the... But yeah, we don't need this. Let's just keep it simple. Cool. So now I can change the player's speed. Make it 500 if you want to do like a super quick game. And yeah. Okay, so we added this. So we need to activate it. Those tiles in the tile. Yeah, no problem.
I am look at the script. How can I return to the main scene to see the title?
Yes. So here, these are the buttons you need to click if you want to go from script to the 2D.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the like navigation of everything. And yeah, asset lib if you want to download. Yes, I am Mark Holla. I'm currently working on an indie game. You can check out my YouTube. And yeah. That's what I'm working on. I make devlogs for my game. DadXD, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's make this look beautiful. So since we want to activate the tiles, remember we have to go to the tile set. And we can't select it from here. You could right click, but the easy way to activate it is to come here to setup. And then you could just, activate those tiles. Cool. And what we want to do now is it's the same way to set up as the physics layer, but now we're going to set up a terrain. So we're going to come here to terrain sets and add this element. I'll move myself over here. So we'll add the terrain set. And then we also make sure it's match corners and sides, but that should be default. We're going to come into the expand terrains and add that element there. And you should see the name, the terrain 0. And I'm going to rename that platform or dirt platform. And the color, it could be anything you want, but it needs to contrast our platform so that we could see it. So I'm going to do like a bright red color. So yeah, terrains, expand, and then you should be able to name it and choose the color. If you can name it and choose the color, that means you're doing it right. Okay, so that was the terrain set that we added. Now we're going to use this paint property, neon red Mario sewer pipes. We're going to use this paint property, and we're not painting on the physics, but actually you could, if you're on the physics layer, yeah, we need to paint that on anyways. But we don't want to paint on the physics layer now. We want to paint on the terrain. So we're going to go to terrain. It says no terrain. So we want to select, if you don't see any, if it doesn't say terrain set 0, that means you didn't activate it here. So make sure you activate it. And if you don't see, if you activate terrain set 0 and you don't see it here, that means you need to add the element in this expanded area. So we want to add the dirt platform. So we're gonna, with all those two selected, we're gonna paint so that there's none of these minuses. And then we're gonna follow this pattern. And by the way, I'm moving around like this with middle mouse button. Everyone in Discord, okay? Okay, I think it's good.
How can I add the terrain, sorry?
Yeah, you need to come to terrain sets. You need to add the element. Have you done this part? In the tile set. Hello, Roger?
Sorry, I'm trying to find it, a tile map.
Yeah, you have to go to Tilemap, expand the tile set here. And then terrain set, it should be there. And then you need to add element and add it again, yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Cash? I need to learn how to do all of that. Yeah, so... And you could rename it and add the color. If you add the color, that means you're doing it right. And then we're going to paint it in here. So the painted property you want to enable is the terrains, the terrain set, and then you should see the dirt platform. So when you're setting up the terrain set, what you want to do first is you always want to start off clicking all of the middle tiles. So we're going to go in and paint on all of the middle tiles. Okay. So this one, the way they work is that if they're connected, so these two are connected, because if I have a tile here and I have one to the right, I want it to do this terrain. If I just have a solo tile, I want it to do this terrain because it's not connected at all. So we're going to connect all of these, but we're going to leave that one with just the middle one. And we're going to connect it like this and then color it in. Are you good, Roger? Are you able to color it in?
No, I made the layer terrain, but I cannot find it. I don't know why.
So you need to come into the tile set, and when you go to paint, are you able to open the terrain paint property?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you need the terrain set. It should be, does it say terrain set 0?
Yes. Exactly.
And then the terrain, does it say the one that you named or no?
Oh, okay, I was missing that. Okay.
Yeah, so if it's not the one that you named, you need to expand this terrain here and add an element. And then you should be able to.
It's working. Thank you.
Perfect. No problem, Roger.
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, now once we have this painted, what's up, Michael? So once we have this painted in, now we can come to the tile map, but we're not going to paint it in like this anymore. So we're going to erase all of this. I'm going to choose the rectangle tool and the eraser and erase it all. And we're not going to use the tiles to paint. We're going to use the terrains. So make sure you're in the tile map. And our terrain set 0s here, our dirt platform. And now when we draw, it should look more decent. Wait 1 second. It's not looking good there. Oh, okay. Yeah. We need to have one like this. I forgot. My bad. We need one like this. So I'll add it to the Discord. I'll do a line. Save that. And okay, I think that's... So, and then I just need to come here. Activate it. Whoops, delete that one. Paint. And we just need that. And now, yeah. I will put I'll put it in the Discord. I don't really know much about Game Maker Studio, so I can't say for sure. But I think, you know, if you know how to use something like the back of your hand, that's the most powerful. So now when I come back in, I could do stuff like that. And it's much better. Yeah, there's not like, you could do many different combinations. So if you want to do like a full platform bitmask, which is, so yeah, like there's like, if you want to if you want to have every single combination, you could do this. No, but there's like, I think this is like the full platformers. So you could see we did this one, we did this one, and we did this one. We don't need all of these combinations, you know. But if you want to do the full one, then you could use these. We're just doing simple ones. So this could work out for us.
Sorry, one more question. I have the terrain on the tile set, but when I go to the tile map, it doesn't appear in the terrain.
And the terrains here, when you click terrains? Because there's tiles and then there's terrains. Yeah, okay. No problem. Yeah, so if you guys want to erase it, you can't use tiles to erase. Oh, you can? Okay, yeah, you can. I thought you couldn't. I think before it didn't work like that. So yeah, you could erase it like that. Perfect. So now we can draw in prettier tiles. Let me see how it's doing. Look at the Discord. Okay, cool. So yeah, draw in the tiles that you want, you know. We don't have the full terrain map, but, you know, it's okay. And get funky with it.
By the way, Jackie, if
Yeah.
I may,
Yeah.
sometimes it might bug out the Tilemap terrain tab. You go to project and reload current project, and it will show. Sometimes it bugs out.
Yeah. Sometimes the terrain doesn't show up. Like you either have to like close out of your scene or get out and get in. Yeah, that does happen. I'm not able to draw tiles. How are you painting the terrain? So invisible matter, you need to make sure that when you're in the tile map, did you click terrains here and not tiles? What's the main difference between terrain and tiles? Terrains, they automatically update depending on what's its neighbor. So you see there's like, terrains are composed of multiple tiles. Whereas a tile, you have to select each one individually and paint it on.
I think I missed something because I do not have the terrains tab.
You don't have the, so are you clicking tile map? Are you like in the tab?
Oh, duh. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
No problem. So remember, when we're editing the tiles, we go in the tile set. When we're drawing them, we go to the tile map. Yeah, so on Google, I put full platform bitmask. It's not letting you paint. Are you able to see this? When you go into the tile set and you go to paint and you choose the terrains property, is your tile set 0 there? I had to click the selecting at the top. I was on move. Okay. Just let me know if you're doing good. If you need any more help. What's up, Lacolo? Okay, cool. We can carry on. Everybody good in the Discord? And remember, guys, in the Discord, you need to make sure you paint on the physics layer. So, like, I haven't paint on this one, so I could literally just paint on and make sure the physics layer is there.
Painting the physics layer is to have collision, I understand.
Yeah, so you need to paint and put physics layer 0 and just make sure all your tiles have it.
Okay.
Welcome back, Jonah. Okay, guys. Now let's program some death. So right now our character, we could just fall forever. We don't want to do that. No problem, Markala. I'm happy that people are.
Part.
Yes, the best part is death, says the DM. No, Rudmer. Alrighty, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another node, and we're gonna add here. You're gonna click the plus button, and it's gonna be an area 2D. Okay. So now the area 2D is at 0, 0. No problem, guys. I'm happy to do this. The community has been really amazing, and this is just my thank you to you guys. So if you guys can learn, that's all you need to do. Have you tried LDTK? Well, I don't know what LDTK is. When the player dies, a tombstone rises from the ground. Hell yeah. You too, Solar Labyrinth. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Okay, question about using an actual full screen image as the background and not as a tile set. I think you could just add like a sprite. Let me see if we could do this now. Why not? Let me add a very flattering picture of myself. Let's add a sprite. Let's do that. Okay, we want it, I'll put it behind. So like if we go to ordering, it'll be behind. And yeah, now you know that's how you do that. Wait, let me move my player so it's here. And there you go. There you go. That's the licorice mouth. Does that answer your question? There you go, guys. Add Oh god. Okay.
Absolutely menacing.
So yeah, and the way I put it behind is in the sprite, you click sprite, you go to ordering, and we just put the Z index as -1. If I leave it at 0, it would be in front. So yeah. Well, we could keep that there. Let's just, you know, I'm gonna go to visibility and modulate, and I'm gonna, so it's just gonna be, I'm watching you, like I'm I'm making sure you're all...
It's like the sun from Teletubbies.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no problem. Hi there. Future of cursed content. My buddy bet that I wouldn't be able to start. Oh my god, Fermi bot. Okay. The image in the background, Jack, is gonna be the final boss. Heck yeah. Subtitles. AGB 4D. You couldn't find the bitmap thing? Okay, guys, we're gonna add death, okay? We need to add death, okay? So it's again asking for a collision shape. So we're gonna click on the node, and we are going to add a collision shape that it was asking, because we want our player to collide with it, and the areas are gonna send a signal when our player collides so that we can reset the level. So now our collision shape needs a shape. So we're gonna add this shape here, and we're gonna expand it, because remember, when our character falls, we want it to be there. And I'm gonna just expand it as far as possible. But if we add more tiles, we're gonna need to increase these as well. So, I'm gonna rename this area 2D. I'll name it death_area. Okay, and now we're gonna need a script. My teeth look like that because I was eating licorice, guys. We're gonna add a script to our level 1. So we're gonna click this script button. I'm gonna click this folder button. Go up a directory, go to scripts, and add a level1.gd, and we'll create it. Everyone's good in the Discord, and I'm gonna delete all this. Remember, it extends node 2D because we are adding it to this.
Fantastic. Thanks, my lady.
No problem, Burmius. That pic is terrifying? Yeah, it is. Okay, guys. So now we have a script in our level 1. I emptied it out so it just extends node 2D, and we should have an area with a collision. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go here in the inspector, and in the inspector up here, there's 3 tabs, node and history. We're going to click node. And then there's a further 2 tabs inside of node. There's signals and groups. We want to go to the signals. And we want this body entered signal, because our character 2D is a body, and we want to release a signal when our character enters that. So we're going to double click this signal, body entered, and now it wants us to connect this body entered to a script. We want to connect the script to this level 1. And this is going to be the name of the function. You can change it, but this is good. On death area body entered. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to connect it. And then in our level 1 script, it created this function. And you can see it's a signal from this icon right here. And for now, let's just print, but did you die?
But did you die?
Yeah. So now, when we fall, it says, but did you die? So that's exactly what we wanted. We can also, I'll put a space bar, I'll put comma, and I'll print this body so we see. So we see what this body is. And you'll see that it's our character body 2D. So there's a bunch of different physics bodies. If we come to add node, there's character body. You don't need to do this, by the way. There's there's a rigid body 2D. There's static body. Those are all considered bodies. So you need to be careful, because if you have an enemy and it falls, it'll reset the level. But whatever. We'll just leave it like that as now. So
I also just noticed it seems like if you have the area 2D overlapping one of your tile map.
Oh, it could reset
nodes,
it.
It also triggers it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll show you guys how to. Well, I'll show you how to so that that doesn't happen. So what we'll do is we'll go to our player, and in the inspector we want to go to node, and we want to make sure you have your player highlighted. We're gonna go to groups, and we're gonna add a player group to our player. So when we come in here, we'll say if our body is in group player, then we print die. Yeah, and make sure you spell it the exact same way you have it here. Yeah, when the bullet enters, that could also. And guess it would be on wall instead of on floor. What? Richmond icon. What do we have to change if we more like to do a top-down game instead of a platformer? Yeah, that's a whole different tutorial. Zorander. I'll do another teaching how to make a game session where I'll go over that, but it's much different. You could use body.name, but that's a little more complicated, but you could do it. So let's print that out. Let's see what it does. It's better to use the group. So let's see what body.name gives. So the player, what you've named here, you could use that. That should work. Okay, so the way we'll reset our level is we'll do get underscore tree. And you can read into that if you want. Control click in here. It'll say returns a scene tree that contains the node. Returns null if it's an error, blah, blah, blah. And we want to, in the scene tree, we're getting access. So we're doing dot change scene to file. And we want to change it to level 1. So we basically just want to restart the level. So now, when I die, it resets the level. And there's an error. Let's see what that says. So yeah, it doesn't like that I'm using this function in here. This is actually, yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, look, are you missing a semicolon at the end?
No, I'm not missing a semicolon. I think it wants me to put it in a call deferred.
It just wasn't scrolled over. Sorry.
No problem. Change scene. Let me see if this is the error. Reset level, because this is with Godot 4.2. So I think it wants me to just call defer it. 1 second. So we'll put that function in there. And let's see if we still get that error. And then I'll tell you guys what's happening. Okay, yeah. It wanted us to defer it. So I just created a separate function to get the scene. So all this function is doing is getting tree, change scene to file. This call deferred, it just, if we click into it, and then I'm putting the function name in a string. So I'll click into call deferred. It just calls the method on an object during idle time. It's just a much safer way to call this method, because if you don't call it and call deferred, there's a way that it couldn't get called or something. I don't know. So yeah, but it basically it should work if you do it like that, but we don't want any ugly errors anyway. Yeah, better to be safe than sorry. Exactly. Thank you, Doddle. Or you can give the player a function, for example, die, and then make sure if has method. Yeah, you could do that. You could also use the collision masks, but those are a bit more complicated. Cool. So, yeah. Everyone in the Discord caught up? Anybody have any questions?
To me, it's print.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. To me, it's printing the, but did you die? But it's not resetting the level.
So do you have this get tree, change scene to file?
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So you wanna we're putting that in a separate function. I'll put it in the VC so you could see it. But yeah, we're just changing changing scene to file to our level 1 scene. And I will put this in voice chat. I'll put the function, and I'll also put it in reload current scene. Okay, let's try that. Reload current scene. That looks prettier. Cool. Thank you for that, Paul. Let's see if are we allowed to do that without call deferred? Just curious, or is there going to be an error? Oh yeah, there's still an error, so you still need to call defer it, but that's definitely prettier. Okay. Cool. Cool, guys. Okay, is there anyone who really wants to do something now? Like has a question about doing something in the Discord?
I have a question.
Yes.
Maybe. So I was thinking I would maybe try doing like an ice level type situation.
Uh-huh.
So I tried adding a physics material to the physics layer for the tile set, but it seems like the character body 2D doesn't obey that. Would I have to use a physics body?
Yeah, I think you should be able to do that. Wait, let me just get rid of this. Yeah, let's try to add this. So we have this physics layer, but I think if we go to the tile set, we can change the velocity. Let's select these 3 tiles here. And if you go to the physics layer, let's make it so that I don't know, let's see if we could give it like 300 velocity. Let's do all of that. So here it should do. Let's see if that works. Yeah. I mean, it just makes you go faster. And it does like you slide. Well, that's kind of like a conveyor belt actually. Yeah.
The way I did it is under physics layers, there's the physics material.
Yeah, I don't think I've tried it out. But I don't think I've been able. Let's set the zero. Let's set the friction to 0. Let's see what happens. I've also been confused about it. Let's see with 0 friction if we slide more. No, it doesn't seem like we're sliding
So we'd
less.
have to do it
Yeah.
in the script somewhere.
You could make like a separate tile. We could do that. We could make like a tile scene. But I haven't gone over scenes. So yeah, let's go over scenes now because that's a super important Godot concept. And then yeah, maybe we can get to something like that. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Yeah, that's meant to be. Sure. How big should the level be? No, there's not really any limits. I mean, if you have a giant, super massive world, you would have to do chunk loading. What's up, Relax? But we're learning how to use Godot. How do you organize UI plus game controls contain nodes? Yeah, probably I won't go over that here because that's kind of over scoping, but everyone does it differently. I think you shouldn't really worry about that unless you're making like a huge game. Then you need to start thinking about how you organize it. But I think for small games, it really doesn't matter. Grab the licorice for double. Okay, what about the move forward thing? So yeah, I was setting a velocity to the tile and it just moves forward. So yeah, I will show you. I'm gonna show a quick demonstration. Okay, cool. So I have like different physics for tiles. So yeah, this kind of makes you go faster, this tile. This tile slows you down, and this one bounces you up. And yeah, the way that we're doing that, so you could see there's different scenes for the blocks, and they have scripts. And when the body enters, we're messing with the gravity, we're messing with the speed and stuff like that. But it's probably not going to make a lot of sense because we need to go over these scenes. But yeah, to answer your question, it's best to just have a block with a script attached to it. But yeah, I need to figure out how to use those things. Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys, so let's go over scenes. So what we're going to do, I want to take the camera out of our player so that our player just has our color rect and our collision shape. And then we're going to click on the player. We're going to put save branch as scene. So we're going to click this. And it's going to want us to save the player.tscn. We're going to go in here and just save it. And now this icon should have been added. And we can click into that icon. And now our player has its own scene. But we need to put it back in the middle. And we're going to go to transform. And we're going to reset it so that our transform is in the middle. Everybody caught up? So we have a player scene now. Our player is still in the world, but now we have it in its own scene. And the reason why we want to do that is because we're gonna be reusing our player for level 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't want to have to keep adding our player every single time. So this is the important concept of Godot. We have nodes, these individual atoms, you can say. And then we have scenes. So the scenes are literally just a collection of nodes. So our player scene, the root scene node is a character body. It has 2 children. It has a color rect and has a collision shape. And our level 1 is also a scene. It has a tile map. It has a camera. Let's add the camera back as a child. It has a death area. It has a sprite of my beautiful face in the background. The way best I can give you is find multiple tutorials.
So I have to confess that I missed. Did you like detach the player somehow, or did you just create a new scene?
I took the camera out and then I right clicked the player and I put save branch as scene.
Aha.
No problem. Yeah. If you guys like miss something, it's all good. I could literally. Is it really a background? Yeah, it is. It's a sprite. There's no more southern accent. Sorry. Okay, cool. Let me just make sure. Alrighty, so yeah, now if you want to go into the scene, we just click this. You could edit it now. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna add another area because we're gonna do something really quick. We're gonna add just the trigger so that we can go to the next level. So to our level 1, we're gonna add area 2D. I'm gonna rename the area 2D next level trigger, and it needs a collision. So let's give it a collision shape 2D. It needs, this warning is saying that it needs a shape. Let's give it a shape. I'm gonna click on the next level trigger. I'm gonna glue them together. Okay, and then I'm gonna drag it wherever you want. I'm gonna drag it at the end of the level. Okay, and again, we're gonna need to connect the signal to the level 1 script. So we click on the next level trigger. We go to node. There's groups and signals. We want to click signals. We want the body entered. It wants us to connect it with the script. Don't connect it to the player script. We want to connect it to the level 1 script, and we're going to click connect. Okay. So now we want to do the same thing that we're doing if we enter the death area. We want to first check if the body is in group player. And if it is, we're gonna write pass because we need to create level 2. So the way we're gonna create level 2 is we're gonna go to our scenes and we're gonna duplicate our level 1. So let's just duplicate it. You could also hit Control D to duplicate, and we'll just rename it level 2. So now this is our level 2. It's the same thing as level 1. But I'll just hide my sprite, my face, so that I know it's different. And now what I'm gonna do, I hope I'm not going too fast. Yeah, let me if I'm going too fast. When our player enters that body, we're gonna get tree. This is gonna cause an error, but whatever. Get tree and change scene to level 2 scene. So that's what that area should do. We're just changing scene to level 2. And let's test it out. Oh, well, I didn't put the camera back on my player. Let's do that. Oh god, I need to get good. There we go. Now I'm on level 2. And I could tell because I can't see my face. Game tracker follows and also depends. I believe the freedom is a hindrance early. Yeah, I think early on you really shouldn't. You shouldn't think of too much when you're learning how to make a game. Do we need to use groups if we're making a single player game? You don't have to use groups. There's different ways of doing it. I think in my opinion that's just the easiest way of doing it. Did you see DeMarcus' cousin the third time? Yes, I saw that. Can I use get tree but only get items from the current scene instead? Yeah, but that's not the best way of doing it. If I wanted to get items from the scene tree, I would just like drag it in, hit control and do it. Like that's the better way. I don't know if that was your question. Also, can anyone ask for advice? Of course. Dark Souls. 11. Do we already have 11k followers on Twitch? Is that like for real? Oh my god, guys. I literally had 10,300 this morning. What the heck? How? Thank you guys so much. What? That is insane. That is insane. Whoa, I really appreciate it. Hello, all the new people here. So now you have to add 2 months to the no coffee challenge. Please, guys, let me have my coffee on Wednesday. Please, don't take it away from me for another month. I can't. No, please. Everyone in Discord, good? Can you guys go to the next level? The Goblin Army. The Goblin Army is real. Do you usually have your projects backed up on GitHub? Yes, I normally do, yeah. Came from the pirate tree. Yeah, sorry?
Sorry, I managed to connect the area to level 2.
Uh-huh.
And when I get there, I print shall go to the level 2, but I don't know how to do the script.
Yeah, so you need a... did you make the level 2 scene?
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, so you need to go to your scenes where it says level 1. And you need to duplicate it. You could hit Control D, or you can right click and duplicate. Duplicate it, call it level 2. And yeah, let me know when you did that. If we change the coffee date again, please give me a heads up so we can modify the windows. Guys, this is the only condition I would give up coffee for another 2 weeks. And that's if we do 2k subs. But I don't want to do that. That's why I'm setting the bar so high. Because I really don't want to do that. I don't. I really don't. But here's me saying it. You can clip it. It's not going to happen, so I feel comfortable saying it. Yeah, this was torture, guys. I didn't know how I was going to do it. Like, my first day of no... Oh, sorry, Roger, yeah?
No, sorry. I got the level 2.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, the script is basically you just get tree, put the parentheses, and when you hit the dot, you put change scene to file. It should like autocomplete, and then you should, if you don't see these things here, I think you can just drag in that there, and then yeah, That's the same thing. You could drag the scene in there, but it should like autocomplete. I think your camera, yeah, my camera is not. So if I go to my level 2, I need to put it as a child. Thank you for that. Swanson, guys, do we know if Thor is feeling sadistic today? Oh my god, no. But yeah, this is Godot 4 for someone who asked. Okay. But yeah, I normally have my projects backed up on GitHub. And I strongly recommend. So we have an error again because we need to call defer this. Func change to level. To next level. So I can create a function change to next level. Add the colon. And I could put this here. I'm going to control X. And then I'll just call defer that again. Call deferred so we can get rid of that error. And I will call our new function that we created. Remember, in GDScript, you need to use func, the colon, and yeah, space it out. Best to use an external git. Okay, I say both, guys. Okay, Python. Okay, cool. I know that it's probably not on topic at the moment, but how would you do a choose between 3 as a reward? Choose between 3. I don't know. I don't fully understand your question. Yeah. Guys, how do I say it? Jackie, what would you do if God appeared on earth and said it's pronounced Jod and yeah, if you're asking how to make a roguelike, that's for another day. Yeah, you would have to create UI stuff. That's a very long answer. Okay, guys. Cool. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want me to add something? I think now we could do coins. Maybe we can add coins. Unless there's something simple you would like to add. You are fun.
Coffee beans.
Was that you, Panda Coder? Was that you?
Who knows?
Guys, we're gonna kick someone from the Discord VC. We're just making a simple platform. I'm gonna get rid of my face. I'm kind of sick of looking at my face, honestly. Okay, let's add some coffee beans. So we're gonna draw. We're gonna go in here and draw it. You're gonna collect coffee beans in this game because my chat loves to troll me. I forgot how they looked. It's been so long. Is that how it looks? Guys, and if you're making a game, it's best to draw it yourself, even if it looks like shit, you know. It's good to know that you did everything. Alrighty.
Yay, I'm at level 2. Yay.
Hell yeah. Get good. Roger made it to level 2. Let's go. Clapping in the chat. Clapping in the chat. Clapping in the chat. Clapping in the chat. Why can't I use my emotes? What the heck? Okay, yeah. Let's clap. Let's clap, guys. Clap. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. That's a brown potato? Maybe. Okay, guys. So we're going to add a new scene because our collectibles are going to be a scene. Thank you, guys. You see, Roger? Everybody is cheering you on. Okay. So let's go here to the plus. Add a new scene. Since it's going to be a collectible, we're going to add another area. Areas are very important. So we're going to add the root scene is going to be an area. Okay. And we're going to name this coffee beans. Okay. So now an area named coffee beans. Oh no, why is there a warning? We need to add a collision shape. Cool. So the shape needs a shape. We're going to add a circle, whatever. We could save. I hit Control S so we could save the coffee bean scene. So we'll save it. Cool. Cool beans. Needs to be in group, not Jackie. Okay, we're going to add a sprite here. So our coffee beans has a collision shape node and a sprite node as children. So if we had the coffee bean as just its own sprite, we could drag it in. But we don't have it as its own sprite. It's part of this is called an atlas because it's multiple sprites in one. So what we want to do is we want to click the texture. We want to click the texture and do new atlas texture. Okay. And now we're going to click into the atlas texture and we're going to drag our tile set in there. And then we're going to edit the region. Okay. So now we're going to click the snap mode as grid and we're going to add that coffee bean. But you don't have to do it like this. You could also just set, the coffee bean as its own sprite. But yeah, if you have a tile set, we're using an atlas. Loot selection will be later on. Viewport selects. There are many interact. So yeah, still going good with the beans. Awesome. Sure you take notes. I'm copying off you later. Okay, cool guys. So we'll have a script. So everybody good? We just added an atlas texture. Everybody good in the Discord? Oh, dude, yeah.
I think I missed. So okay,
yeah.
Atlas texture is just the actual tile sheet, or?
Yeah. So did you add atlas texture to your sprite?
Yes, I think I maybe missed the part.
Yeah. So click into the atlas. Yeah. So click into the. Yeah. Click on the atlas texture, and do you see this atlas that says empty?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna drag our. Oh, I'm here. I'm kind of blocking it. Okay. So you're gonna drag the tile set PNG that we have. You're gonna drag it into this atlas. Okay. And then you want to edit the region here. You're gonna click edit region, and you want to yeah. And you want to just put that coffee bean there. Yeah, no problem.
I'm not seeing the edit region button.
Oh, it's yeah, no problem. I have not really thought about making ASMR. Sometimes I eat on the stream and it's pretty ASMR-y. Okay, I think I can turn alerts on now, can I? Is it safe to turn the alerts back on? No, I think they're still going crazy. I'm gonna mute it again. Okay, guys. We're gonna add a script. We're gonna add a script to the coffee beans.
Sorry, Jackie. To me, the atlas is the whole tile map. How I can clamp it only to the coffee.
Yeah. So, did you put atlas texture in the sprite where it says texture? Did you put atlas texture? There's like a drop.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure now.
So if you did, when you click into it, there should be an atlas property. Is there when you click into it?
No, I don't see it.
So then click this bottom arrow. So if I clear it, it's just clear it so that it's empty. Tell me when it's empty. Do you have it empty?
Okay, it's empty.
Yeah, so click into it and click atlas texture. Do you see that?
Okay, yes.
Okay, and then when you click into the atlas texture, there should be an empty atlas property, and you need to drag in our tile set into there, into the atlas property. And then under the atlas property, and there's should be a button that says edit region, and then it should be, you need to put the snap mode to grid snap. Yeah. And then you could put the coffee bean. I love it when she sings. Ooh. Oh, and I really appreciate that plain sleep. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we're going to add a script now. And it's going to be very similar to the other area scripts. I'm gonna add it to my script folder. It's gonna be called coffee beans. Blah. Okay. I'm gonna erase everything so that it only extends area 2D. Okay. I'm gonna slow down a little. So our area, again, we wanna go to our area node, go to nodes, and click body entered. And then we're gonna connect the body entered to our coffee bean script. Gathos, thank you so much for the sub. Again, we're gonna check if our body is in group player. And remember, it has to be the same typing and everything. What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna queue free, which means to delete it. We're gonna do more things later, but for now, we'll just queue free it. Can anyone else not join Discord? You can't join the Discord? Does the link not work? I was following a tutorial demo to learn, and the tutorial copies Automa from level 1 to the next level. Now when I did it, there were errors where the engine was sort of redrawing the tiles where there were in the copied old scene, but couldn't find the tile set. Kind of went schizoid. So that leads to my next question. What happened? Why did that happen? Can you explain? Can you send me screenshots? I would have to see the error. You need to show me the you need to show me the error code. Address not valid. Maybe we need to get a new link. Invite people. Here is a new link. Hopefully that should work. Okay, so let's test this out. Let's add the coffee scene to our level 1. So I'm going to level 1. So now, when we add nodes, we click this plus, but our coffee bean, it's a scene. It's a collection of nodes. So the way you add scenes is instead you click this paperclip, and these are all our nodes. We want to add the coffee bean. So it should be in 0, 0, and I'm going to put the coffee beans. On the coffee bean, I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate, and I'm going to add more. So we're adding coffee. Whoa! Snackmad, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. Oh my god. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Snackmad. Hell yeah. All right, let's see, guys, if we can collect these coffee beans. Collecting the coffee beans. 1, 2, 3. Collect the coffee. Okay, we got it. We got it. Hell yeah. If we want to be cute. Okay, everybody in Discord, okay? Everybody in Discord, okay? Do you guys need help?
Yeah, but that's not the kind of help you can give me.
Are you sure? I have time. We could talk about it.
I want to scare your followers.
Guys, they're okay. It's okay. They just wanted to scare you guys. Alrighty, Roger, are you good? Everybody's good? Panda Coder?
Connect the beans with the player, the signal. It's the same way, or?
Yeah, the same way. Just you're doing it in the. Did you create the coffee bean script? Did you?
Wait a moment.
Yeah, make a script in the coffee beans. Just add like the script here. And there you are, halfway to the loot selection. Hell yeah. It's awesome that you're teaching others. Awesome. Thank you, Snackmada. I appreciate it. You guys. Guys, my camera. Okay, should I just get rid of the green screen? Oh no, that would be worse if I got rid of the green screen. Is my light?
A script.
So you need to connect the signal. You need to write the signal, the body entered signal in the node here.
I think the real power move would be to make it so that the background, instead of it being an image, just is the stream, like the face cam.
And Godot?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, Roger, yeah, you click. Do you see the signal body entered? The same way we did it in the last level?
No, I don't see it. I don't know why.
Okay, there's inspector and then there's node. Do you see the node here?
Yeah, I am on the node section, but
And then body entered.
I don't see body entered.
So there's area entered, area exit, area shape entered. You see all these signals? Or are you just in groups maybe? You need to click signals.
Oh wait, I have to select the area 2D.
Yeah, is it not an area 2D for you?
Okay, no, it was a sprite.
Okay, so you can right click. Oh, you made it. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you have, because you don't want to do the sprite thing again, what you can do is you can add an area node and then you can right click it and then you could say make scene root so that you don't need to like delete the sprite.
Okay, no, I think I can.
So now your scene root is an area, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now, yeah, it should have so click it, click node, and then see body entered. He accidentally had the root scene as a sprite. That's what happened. And now you need to add the script there so that when you so you connect the signal to the script. Thank you, Reliable Penny. I've just been using Godot for a very long time, and I also teach people. You guys can check out the Patreon. There's no slots left. I have like
to where I have to connect it. I'm lost now.
To the script. You need to have a script in the root of the node.
Oh, okay. The script was
on the sprite. Yeah.
Okay,
so yeah. So
sorry.
I need to put it on the node. So yeah, guys. The Patreon, you can play the demo. There's source code to the game also if you guys want to join there. That's also possible. So yeah, when you connect the signal, Roger, you're going to do the same thing we did. We're going to check if the body is the player so that the enemies can't pick it up. And then we're just queue freeing. I'm going to put it in the Discord. And queue free, it just deletes it. It destroys it. We popping off today. Hell yeah, Justin. My mic makes strange noises. Are these the noises? How do we buy the demo?
Oh, can I delete the sprite script? Or
yeah. Yeah, you could. I think yeah. There shouldn't be any problems. You could connect it right there. Those were the noises? Okay. It gets staticky? Oh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to the VOD. Yeah, guys. I need to go to the bathroom really quickly, so I will be right back. Okay. Guys, if you want to help Roger in the Discord, that could also help you guys. Okay, I'm gonna play an ad now. Bye.
What's the problem, Roger?
I cannot make the signal for the coffee. I don't know why. I am on a new scene that is the coffee, but I cannot do the body enter signal.
Might be because you are on the wrong node. Have you checked if you have the coffee beans node, the parent node selected?
Okay, I think I did. Okay, thank you, Redmoor.
You're welcome.
I am the only struggling to follow the tutorial.
Nah, I'm way behind. I got caught up in some stuff before, and I've just been playing catch up in silence. You asking questions gives me a chance to catch up.
I will add more questions then.
Perfect. Makes me look better.
Alrighty.
Roger, the MVP. Let's go.
Everything good, Roger?
Yeah, so far. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so have you tried adding it? Do you guys have it in your level 1? Remember, when you want to add scenes, because our coffee beans, those are scenes, we need to use this paper clip here, and then we can add the coffee bean to our scene. If you want to focus on a node, you could press F, then it'll focus on it, and then you can put it, you know, there. And then we can collect them. Cool. You could also, you know, make them bigger. If you want, you can make it bigger if they're too small. And if the collision shape is behind that and that's annoying, you could also change the order so that it's in front. Check your mic plugs and shit. But like, what would it be? This is an XRL cable. I don't know. It shouldn't.
I wonder if Discord is like you
Oh,
too many
Discord.
Discord is also causing problems.
It shouldn't be. Mic tears bad. Tears bad.
Are you playing Dwarf Fortress at the same time?
No. I'll look at the connection then. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Thank you for the. Yeah, but I need to put you do Discord. So yeah, now there's giant coffee beans. Yeah. If you want to make it look fancy so it can like float up and down, it's really not that hard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add an animation player node. Okay. Is it getting worse? Guys, is my mic getting worse? Okay.
I think it is at least more frequent.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing it on Discord and we'll see if that's the problem. Is this the problem? Make a clip and hear it by yourself. Stop hearing is increased. I post my problem in voice chat.
I think it's the same. I just started the correct link.
But like, what would be? This is an XRL cable. I don't know. It shouldn't. Your mic plugs and shit. Oh my god, yeah, that's not. I really don't know what would be. Jesus. Okay, let me give my cable space to breathe. And let me see if that's the problem. Okay, guys. Just tell me.
You should also give the cable some lungs.
I'll give the cable some lungs too. Alrighty, guys. We have this animation player. Let me know if that's better. It should be better. I don't know. It can breathe. It has lungs now. And yeah. This sucks. Oh my god. Okay, wait. It breathes well. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hope it's not too bad. I'm gonna share my screen again on the Discord. Okay. Turn it off and on again. Okay, I'll plug it in and out. Hello. Hello. I unplugged it and then plugged it back in. Might that be better? Wait, maybe. Hello. Okay.
It sounded good so far.
Okay. Alrighty, so animation player, we have a new tab here that's called animation. And we are going to add a new animation, and I'm going to call this idle. We want this idle animation to always be on automatically. So we're going to click this, which is autoplay. So autoplay on load. And what we want to do is we want to animate the position of this sprite 2D. So when we have our animation player open here, okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it right now. I need to look into it. So when we have our animation player open, we see these keyframes here. I know I'm blocking it a little. Let me move myself. So we now have these keyframes because we're going to be animating those keys, those things. So what we want to animate is in the sprite, this transform. We're going to animate the position. So first, we're going to start here. I don't know, guys. We're going to start here. So we want to put a keyframe there. We don't want to have any reset track, so uncheck that and then put it there. And what we want it to do, right now our animation is 1 second long, and you can change that here, but we'll keep it at 1 second. So if you want to make this bigger, you can come here and scale it out to the right. And when it gets halfway, we're going to want to animate this position. So we're going to press Y and move it to the left so it gets to the top. And then make sure you're at half a second here. And we're going to hit the keyframe again. And then at the end, we're going to duplicate the starting position. So I can I right click this? Okay, whatever. We'll just put this back to 0 and then put the keyframe. At the end, we're at the end of the animation at 1. And then we'll have this looping. So this is so that it can loop. So it'll be like this. Okay? And if it's too fast, we can make it shorter. But we're also now going to animate this collision shape 2D. Because the collision shape, you also don't have to. I can just make it bigger and put it here. And yeah, I'll just do that. I don't want to animate the collision shape. So now if I go into level 1, it's now floating like that. The audio is breaking.
Honestly, worse than before.
It's worse? It's worse than before, so I'm gonna put it the way it was. Second, guys. I'm gonna buy a new cable, guys. I think this cable is too short. Making them almost separately is too much over scope. But yeah, there could be a way. We had more people before and had no issues. First NPC is a flask. Network block. I have no idea. I think it's a cable issue too. Also wanted to ask, how do you change the hitbox according to the animation frame? You know how the hitbox is shorter than the character. You could animate the scale of it, I guess. I'm not sure of the best way to do it. I think this. Let me see if it has. So look, there's like. You could animate these properties, maybe. Make the sprite a child of the collision shape and move the position. Oh, yeah. But, actually, yeah, you could do that, too. Frostbite Digital gave a good advice. You could make it the sprite a child of it, and then you just have to animate one thing. But yeah, guys, don't let overscope. Like, it's okay for now. We could also add some sound effects when you collect the coffee beans. So let's just do that. That's important in game development. I will share the sound effect. A beep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna share this in Discord. You guys can use your own sound effects. This is open source. It's a film cow recorded SFX. I'm putting it in Discord. Here it is. Let me see if this one's better. I'll put all the beeps, honestly. You could choose which beep you want. Cool. Just really random, weird sound effects. I'm gonna add them to a sounds. Can it be a slurp sound? It could be whatever. Yeah, it could be whatever you want. That's the great things about making games. So I'm gonna add a new folder called sounds. So right click, create new folder. It's gonna be called sounds. And then I'm gonna open in file manager, and I'm gonna drag those sound effects into here. Cool. You don't need 3. I'm just adding 3 just in case. So now they're in here, and I can listen to them. Yeah, they're just progressively getting higher. So we're gonna add another node, and this node is going to be an audio stream player. There's audio stream player 2D and audio stream player 3D, so that's just so that the location will matter. So if you're further away from it, it'll be more dim. If you're closer to it, it'll be more loud. So we're gonna just use a normal audio stream player. And this stream is empty, so we're gonna drag in one of those sound effects into here. Okay, and we're gonna just call it beep sound. You can leave it the way it is. So what we want to happen is we want the beep sound to play when we collect it. So if we right click, open documentation, we'll see that there is a playing property, and it's a Boolean. So it takes, true or false. Let me just... There's also a play function. So yeah, I think we'll use the play function. So if you want access to this node, the way you do it is you click on the node, you drag it into the script, but before you drop it, you need to hold down control, and then that gives you this access to the node. So we will take that variable, that's basically this node, and we'll do .play. And this shouldn't work. Let's see, it shouldn't work, but let's... And the reason it doesn't work is because it plays it, but then we're automatically deleting it. So the sound doesn't get to play because it's getting deleted right away. So if I Control K this, it should work now. You see, but it doesn't delete it. So that's something that could be a very tricky bug to fix. Let me see. So what we want to do is we want to delete it when the sound finishes. So this beep sound, it actually has a signal called finished. By the way, is everybody okay in the Discord? Is everybody good in the...
Yep.
Everybody, okay, good. Am I
I
still...
have a quick question,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah?
Is it possible to use a call deferred for one of them?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know if it would...
Like U3, for instance.
It could, yeah, that could be, I don't know if that would work, but that you could try that out, see if that works. Yeah, it deletes it before it plays. Yeah, but we're gonna use the signal way, so we're gonna wait till it finishes. It's not the cable buffers at each word time. It happens in Discord as well, but just sounds like a skip rather than static. Trying to figure it out. You're doing great. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I want to just get on with it and not spend too much time on audio. So yeah. I'll probably buy another cable. I really think it's the cable. So we're going to connect this finished signal to our main script, and that's where we're going to delete it. We're going to delete it when the beep sound ends. But it kind of looks ugly now. Because now now like the sprite takes forever, you know, to disappear. So what we can do is we could hide the sprite when we collect it. So let's get access to the sprite. 2D, we drag in, hold down control. So now we have access to the sprite and we can hide it. So on the sprite 2D, we could put hide. So that when we pick it up, then it's hiding it and then deleting it. And there we go. I know that sound is really annoying, but choose your own sound. You could have a slurping sound if you want, because we're drinking coffee. Cool. So yeah, we're able to, you know, collect our coffee beans. But, you know, it's not very satisfying to collect the coffee beans because we have no idea how many coffee beans we have. So let's do a little bit of UI stuff now. Let's add a UI. Everybody in the Discord good?
Quick question.
Yeah.
I think I missed. How do you actually add the, like, I have
the notes?
Wave file. Yeah, how do you add the sound to the, is it the audio stream player?
Yeah, you just literally drag the .wav file, drag that into the stream. The .wav.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know you could drink whole coffee. Yeah, anything else? You good?
So I added the animation, but it just plays once, then ends.
That's because if you go in the animation player, you have to click this loop button here so that it loops.
Ah, okay, thank you.
No problem. You could drink whole coffee beans, yeah. You just smash them. Smash. You can't just refer Sprite. Yeah, I think you could just do that. It should work. Let's see if I haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, that also just works. You could just use the $ Sprite 2D. You don't need to drag it in, but this is the more efficient way of doing it. Because if you use a lot of those, it slows it down. Simple game of get your character to ping beacon, avoiding invisible enemies also. Jackie, have you ever had chocolate covered? Yes, in Colombia actually. I actually bought a lot of that and brought it. No problem, Kieran. I added a collected boolean, so you don't collect the invisible coffee bean again. Yeah, you could also do that. So basically, what invisible matter does, which is good because sometimes you can trigger it multiple times. You could put var collected equals false. You don't have to do this. And then when you collect it, you can say, okay, it's true. And then you could say if the body is a player and collected is false. And we haven't collected it yet. So yeah, you could do that. This is amazing. Shame I came late. I'll have to start from scratch. Oh, it's okay, Spectrum Mix. I'll try to do this once a month. But yeah, you could watch the VOD and everything. You could go on YouTube if you want, and you could rewind it, and I don't know, you could try to catch up if you want. That's also possible. So some base games, interaction's always interesting. Yeah. Adding sound and everything just, it just gets in the feels. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna add UI. Okay? We're gonna add a counter that counts how many coffee beans we have. So since we want to organize it on the whole screen, the best node to add is a canvas layer. So add a canvas layer node to level 1. And yeah, if anybody in the Discord has anything, just let me know. So add this canvas layer here. And we're actually gonna save branch as scene. I want this to be its own scene, so I'll just name it UI. So I just made this as a scene and I'll rename it here UI. Oh, okay, I see. Kieran, you're gonna yeah, this is probably an error for one of your games. If it's part of the tutorial, I can help you, but if I try to help everybody for their own games now, it'll kind of be a little too much. But later you could send a screenshot of your tile map and maybe I can help you. It's from the tutorial? Send a screenshot of your tile map? Okay. So now we have this this node. It's its own scene. I'm gonna rename it here UI. So we're gonna add to this node a control. So these green nodes are for UI stuff. And we want it to take up the whole screen. So you can see the control is just taking up this little box. And we're gonna click here. We're gonna click the whole screen. This one, this big white box. And what we want to add is, actually you kind of don't need to take up the whole screen because it's really just going to be in this part. So you can actually just drag it so that it's just here. And we want to add a label. Yeah, we'll add a label here. And we'll write beans 0. Okay, and you can move it, like if our control is here, yeah, you can move it wherever you want. I'll put it there. Okay, and we'll name this bean amount, whatever. Okay, is everybody with me in the Discord? Did you guys add your label node, your control node? Is everybody good? You're getting Java flashbacks. So now with our control node, you'll see it's up here. You have the beans. It's not doing anything yet. Okay. But it is definitely there. And right now the game is not really expanding. You could see it doesn't expand when we Alright, Roger. So I'm gonna go to the project settings, go to general. I'm going to get rid of that. And we'll go to display window. And stretch mode, we'll do canvas items. Let's see if that's a good one. So display window mode canvas items. And now when I make it bigger, it's actually bigger now. So that's better. Cool. I hope everyone in the Discord is okay. They're not saying anything, so it should be fine.
Nikki,
yeah.
Scorpy actually asked the question that I don't know the answer. It's on the voice chat.
Okay. Voice chat. Okay. Are you talking about this one?
Oh, it was a little one. I thought it was just now. Sorry.
Okay. So it's fine? Okay. Alrighty. I hope it's fine. Alrighty. So yeah, if everyone here is good, perfect. So now we want to add 1 to the number every time we collect a bean. So what we're gonna do is we need to make a signal because now we're connecting nodes from different scenes and everything. So we're gonna make a global signal bus. This is kind of getting a little complicated, but you don't always need to understand everything right off the bat. And by the way, guys, this tutorial, it's gonna end in like 30 minutes. So if you're like getting tired, we're gonna end it very soon, okay? This will probably be the last thing we implement. Okay. So we want to make a global script. Here, actually, should we do it with signals? Ah, okay. We'll see. Yeah, we'll make a script here, and we'll say whatever. We'll call it global script. Cool. And if we want this to be used, to be able to be used everywhere, I'm just deleting everything. We need to come here to the project settings and go to auto load and then open the file where we just created that global script and then click add. So then it's here. Okay. And we'll say var coffee bean amount. So it'll start off at 0. And then we'll add a function, add coffee. And then we'll do amount. And then we'll go to the coffee bean amount. So we're taking this variable and we want to add the amount. So an easy way to do it is plus equal amount. Okay? So, and every time, yeah, I want to eat those beans. Every time we interact with this coffee bean, we want to add to that global script. So since it's global, we'll see, Lupo, we'll see. You should be able to use it in any script. So here, we're able to use it because we put in that auto load, and we'll do add coffee. It wants an amount, and we'll just say 1. So now we're adding 1 here. And we also want to release a signal. So we'll have a signal here. So for now, is everyone in the Discord okay? Is everyone in the Discord still following along? Because now it's getting kind of complicated. People are probably falling off. So make sure you have it in the auto load. And we're going to add a signal. Signal on coffee added. This is very, very exciting. Awesome. On coffee added signal. So from this point, we've only added signals to nodes that already have them built in, but now we're creating our own signal. So when we collect the coffee bean, we're going to emit the signal. So we're going to say emit and this signal on coffee added. And we want this UI to accept this signal. So we're going to add another script to the UI here. We're going to add the script. It's going to be in the script folder. We're going to click OK. And in order for this UI to listen to the signal, we're going to need to connect it. So the way you connect it is you get the global script here. And you get the signal name. So it's on coffee added. So global script on coffee added, connect. And then we need to make a function for here. So func coffee added. Pass. And we're going to pass the coffee amount. So here, so in our global script, there's going to be a coffee amount. And we're just going to pass this coffee bean amount here. So the signal is releasing a variable. And when we emit the signal, we're also passing it that variable. So now this is going to get an amount. And we need to, when we connect the global script with that signal we created, we're connecting it to this function in here. So if we print this coffee amount, let's see if it works. So it printed 1, printed 2, 3, perfect. So now we're getting our coffee amount. And now we just need to connect it with this bean amount. So we're going to get access to this label where we're printing this coffee amount. So I'm going to drag it in, hold down control. Oh, since I had that highlighted, didn't put it in there. Drag it in, hold down control. And now all we need to do is we want to get the text in this bean amount, there's a text property because it's a label. And I know that because if I open the documentation, you'll see that there is a text property and it takes a string. So we'll do text equals, and I'm going to put coffee or bean amount, and we'll add. This is an int and it doesn't like that, so we need to cast it to a string. So this is just turning this integer into a string. And yeah, now that should work. Yeah, it's starting off, since I spelled it different, it looks weird. Let's spell it the same. Let's do it like this. Let's change it. There we go. And yeah. There we go. That's all it is. And then you made your first game, guys.
Gotta be rich.
So now you can post it on Steam, have wish listers. Yes. I hope that this didn't get too complicated. I actually these signals, you know, it's actually kind of complex the ending part that I showed you guys. So sorry if I made it too complex at the end. But when you're starting off learning games, you really don't need to understand everything. You can just use things without understanding it, and then over time you'll slowly understand it more. What's up, Mighty Jonah? So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all we're gonna do for this game. Does anybody have any question? Now is your time to ask anything your heart desires. Hello, everybody. Hi, Dakords. I want to try to do this once a month, guys. And if we do it in January, we'll do top down. So I will let you guys know the date. Saturdays, I think, are the best days to do it. And yeah, I just got here. Will there be home? Yes, there will be homework. Everything, so you can redo everything. Oh my God, Jonah. That's what the VOD is for. This has been fun and interesting. Yeah.
Can you show the UI code again?
Yes, no problem.
For the.
Yeah, that's the part. I think the most complicated part. I'll put it in the Discord too. I'm putting it in the voice chat. And I'll also put the global script. 1 second. Let me put the global script. But in order for this to work, here's the
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
There's gonna be a next time. Yeah, you also need to make sure in your project settings on this auto load that you add that global script there, or else it's not gonna work. Because remember, we're calling this global script from the coffee beans script. So in the coffee bean, we're adding, you know, when our player collides with that coffee bean in this script, we're adding, we're doing that. Yeah, that's kind of misleading. Wait. Let me delete coffee bean script. We'll do that. Cool. I'm posting all the code on Discord. What's up, Lepu? And thank you, Doddle. I do write in programming languages. How many beans is too many beans? I don't know. I don't drink any beans right now. So 1 is too many. Code last week took a while to get. Yeah, signals are really weird to wrap your head around it. Yes, won some games. Many Godot developers use the global script for playing the sounds. Jesus, in the sound... That's crazy. All the follows and everything. I really appreciate it, guys. What are our follower numbers at? Because they were literally at 10,300 this morning. What are we at, guys? What are we at? What are we at, guys? Oh, okay, sorry. 11,100. That is insane. That is really insane. Coffee beans, it's beans. This was super interesting. Yeah, sorry.
I'm getting an error on the UI where it says the update. Well, I guess I named it something else. When I initially added it, I didn't include the variable. And
Okay.
I'm having difficulty.
Yeah, the label.
Well, I got the label.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having. How do you update the signal so it passes a variable? What all do you have to do for that?
Yeah, so you need to make sure that the signal, because when you connect to the function that's inside your UI, you need to make sure it's able to accept a parameter here, and where you created that signal. So we created it in the global script.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to also make sure. Yeah, no problem. Do you know if you can add or modify the Godot? Yes, you for sure can. I've never done it, but you for sure can. There should be tutorials on how to do that. Jackie didn't promise a bug-free experience. Prolicious? Hell yeah. No, he forgot to add the variable here in the signal. The reason why we're using signals is because we're connecting a bunch of scenes from different places. So I could have basically... I could have left open a space where we could connect that UI node to the coffee bean, but that would be really inefficient. Yeah, that would just be really inefficient. So the fact that it's easier to connect the nodes like that, because this node needs to talk with this node, and with signals, you do it without directly connecting it. It's just like a signal. These are what signals are. I've been messing with the event bus concept of signals, but I don't fully understand. Yeah, that's the best way. That's how I do it in my big games. I use an event bus. When is it better to use signals? Okay, I read that. Usually signals are used more to interact. Yeah. So yeah, signals are the things. Don't try to fully understand them right off the bat. All aboard the event bus. I think that's the best advice, because sometimes it really gets overwhelming with all these new concepts and you're trying to understand everything and you're just going crazy. So just use it just use it without caring. Did you just have a copy of players in each scene, or did you move the original play instance to the copy of the player? We made the player into a scene. So then in it might have been a copy. I don't know. But if you want to add them to level 2, by the way, you should rename the level 2 scene up here. You could use this paper clip to add the player. It might be a copy, yeah. Follow Jackie's tutorial live. Hell yeah, guys. Guys, next time, join me in January. I don't know the date. I'll make an event on Discord early, because I kind of made the event late. I'll try to let you guys know as soon as possible. Look at all the beautiful people in Discord. Hey, Discord people, you were great. You want to say something? You guys are on TV right now.
Yeah, join us on January 3rd to watch Jackie drink her first cup of coffee of the year.
Yes, guys. January 3rd, let's go. Hell yeah. And then, because Panda Coder, where did you make the game, by the way?
What do you mean? Like,
Did you? It wasn't in Godot, was it?
Yeah, it was in Godot.
Oh, nice. Okay. So was it Godot 3.x?
No.
I didn't know you
had
could
to write it in GD script.
Oh, okay, I didn't know you could put it on the web with 4.
Yeah, if you target the compatibility, you can export it to the web, but you can only do it if you're using GD script, and you have to use the .NET-less version of the engine to export.
Okay, I have to check that out. I didn't know that was possible. All right. Well, yeah, so Panda Coder made an amazing... This is my 3rd time playing it. I love this game. Where I can't get the coffee.
More than I expected.
So guys, if you want to see me drink my first cup of coffee in 2 weeks, there you go. Don't play the game, okay? Don't play it. Step 1, send signal into void. Step 2, oh yes. So yeah, guys, I'll try to make an event earlier on. So in the Discord, you'll know in the next one when we'll do the next one. But yeah, we'll do the VC. I like this icon the best. Play the game. The demo for the Jackie Really Wants Coffee is reaching 2,000 subs in this channel. I leave for 30 minutes and we have this gem of a game. But this is the best. The mic troubles are back. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If there's no more questions. Yeah?
I noticed when you're looking at the level, the UI is in like a different place before you play the game. So
Yeah.
how, like the preview is weird. Do you know if there's any way to make it so the position is more?
No, it's
true to
because
what it would
it's
actually be?
no, it's because it's going off of this. You know, this is the game. Yeah. So yeah, if I move it like here and I save it, see it goes there. Yeah. That's why it's doing that. Yeah, no problem. 7K wish list for the coffee game. Hell yeah. Yeah, but that's... Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? See, 3 hours, it's a good amount of time to hold the attention span. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress. I think my cable is just too short. I can drink coffee on Wednesday. But yeah, guys. Godot is awesome. Godot is easy. Watch the VOD. You see, guys, we were able to make it really not that long of a time. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to get everything done. And yeah. You see, guys, it's really not that hard. It's seriously not that hard. Yo, Ari, what's up? Chat up. I think the only way you could possibly be more beautiful is it get to know you. What? For me, about what? Yes. Yeah, guys. Yeah, game development is easy and for babies. Yeah, and I also have like tutorials on my channel if you want to check that out. So yeah, if you want to do some more learning today. Oh, I just punched my mic. That doesn't help it probably. Any other examples for using the global script? I mean, you know, like global scripts, there's just many use cases. Yeah, chat, you want to give examples for using global scripts?
If you want to keep some sort of off-state between scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like if you're going to one scene to the next and you want to keep that variable alive because like the variables that you put here, when you reload it or you go to another scene, they disappear forever. So if you want to keep it persistent, yeah, then you want to use global scripts. Yes, that's a good one, Roger. For sounds, level transitions, everything you want to reach from any tree, yeah. Health bars and such, yeah, no problem. You plan, we use your Discord for general QA? Yeah, so there's like a lot of different areas on the Discord. You could chat, you know, we have the important ones like memes, you know, everybody needs like a meme one. We have art, share your artwork. We also have programming related ones. So game dev discussions, where people talking about some different things, programming questions, Godot tutorial progress for my tutorials, share your game, cool tools and resources. So yeah, feel free to go here. There's also community stuff. Also, if you want to keep track of Logcraft, which is the game I'm working on. Yeah, sports, IRL, everything. You could just check out the Discord. Food. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Panda Coder trolling me with coffee every morning. Nice. Please don't go to the lobby and share your coffee. Yeah, we had one for D&D. Yeah, we had our D&D session. So yeah, guys, feel free to join the Discord. Check it out. It's really nice. Don't let your memes be dreams. Auto session persistent calls. But yeah, guys, if that's all, I'm gonna get going. Guys, I streamed 100 hours this month. That is a lot for me. That is a lot for me. I streamed, but I'm really happy. So it's been really nice streaming. I'm also happy we've got some really good progress on Lawcraft. I will show you guys a little update if you didn't see the stream yesterday. So this is the game I'm working on. It's called Lawcraft. I make devlogs on YouTube and I stream 3 times a week. And for the most part, when I'm streaming, I'm going to be working on Lawcraft. And last week, we've been working on ability systems, kind of strengthening the enemy AIs. And we have been polishing our procedurally generated caves. So, well done. 1,200 in here at one point. yeah, that was crazy. That wasn't even a raid from Thor. So yeah, this is Lawcraft. It's survival, action. So, you can, cut trees. Oh, sorry. Okay. I think I accidentally used my axe. Okay, that's a bug. I found it. There's not even supposed to be spider webs there. So yeah, there's the normal basic survival stuff that you can do. That should be good, yeah. These spider webs slow you down, but you can just hack away at them. So yeah, we're working on some enemy AI. So you can see these boars. They're very majestic. They have their own wandering script. If I get close to them, they'll start following me. It's like a story-driven game. But yeah, you can fight. The boar can also attack. We're gonna do like a charging attack. But it's story-driven, so you can talk to these NPCs. And yeah, I don't want to give away a little too much now. I have cheats because I made the game. Let's increase our speed. So since it's story-driven, yeah, we use velocity. Yeah, good job. Yeah. You're looking for the journal pages that your grandfather left, and you collect them. When you collect it, you can read them. So that's a big part of the loop. You're looking for him, you find his pages, you read them, you learn more about it. Here are the procedurally generated caves we've been working on. For the dialogues, I use a add-on called Dialogic. So these are completely procedurally generated. The spider spawners, these boxes, everything is done using Perlin noise. And yeah, we're working on the caves. Don't starve vibes. Yeah, that was a big inspiration for the spider spawners, honestly. And yeah, we're gonna add more loot. For now, you could just collect silk. But yeah, that's what happens when you kill them. Is your overworld all one tile map? I noticed in Godot that it seems to lag out if I draw many tiles. It doesn't really, yeah, it's one tile map. It doesn't really lag anymore. I'm not even doing chunk loading. And my tile map is really big. So, it's all one tile map. And it's these collisions here are pathfinding for the enemies. But yeah, that's a pretty big tile map if you ask me. And I used noise to generate the islands. Can you give a basic overview on how procedure jump? Basic overview is we use these noise. So this is noise. And this is going to be very basic because, yeah, this is like a whole video's worth. We have a width and a height, so the caves are not that big for now. So it's 200 by 200. We're looping through, the width and the height. And that noise, it gives us a noise value. And I think it's from like negative 0.75 to positive 0.75. So this is the range that it's coming from. Okay, Leonardo's just... So the range is negative 0.75 to 0.75. So basically what I'm saying if the number is from 4 to 7 to, if the number is from 0.4 to 0.7, maybe you put a wall tile down. If it's everything else, you put a floor tile down. I don't know. Something like that. So that's the basic thing of that's how the noise works. And noise just makes it look more natural because randomness is insane. If you like graph randomness, it gets really crazy. So noise is kind of like more stable so that you can get shapes that look really good and not are just like yeah, that's just a basic overview. Very basic. We'll catch the second part of the VOD. That was amazing. Thank you so much for joining, Roger. I really appreciate it. And yeah, you did really good. I'm glad you were able to join it and learn some Godot. Hell yeah. Roger's an Unreal dev, so it's nice. Do the enemies require state machine? Yes, I used a state machine. So if you guys wanna know a lot about my enemies, I made a video on literally how I did it. It's for Godot 3.x, but I didn't really give a lot of code, and the basic mechanics for it are the same. So I talk a lot about, you know, steering behaviors and everything. This was for my Ancient Greek RPG. I'm not working on that anymore. That's my dream game. But yeah, this will basically go over my advanced enemy AI.
Fantastic player.
Was that in the Discord? Was that in Discord? Who said that? Who was it?
What are you talking about? There was no sound.
But did you die?
Okay, guys, I'm scared. Any other question, guys? Everybody okay?
Emotional damage.
That was Panda Coder. I saw that that time. Panda Coder, you've been caught.
Okay, but the other one was not me.
You know, you've lost...
Not haunted.
You've lost all your trust. Okay, I guess if making this game was a lot of fun, I didn't get the counter to work in the end, but I will try to get it right. Vimes, just if you have any more questions, yeah, just go into the Discord. I'll put the project on GitHub so that if you guys have anything you can ask, it should be there. So we'll do add local repository, velocity and state machine. Yeah, so it uses all of that. Okay. Programs. My first Tilemap tutorial. Okay. My first platformer, select. We'll Godot, Twitch. Godot live stream. Okay. We'll do Godot. So I'm putting it on GitHub. Create repository. Okay, publish repository. It's gonna be public. Okay, guys. So for those of you who couldn't follow along, should be easier now. Alrighty, clicky. Hell yeah, Roger. Okay. And let me get the link to that. And here is the link to everything we just did today. It's now on GitHub. Alrighty, guys. So if that is everything, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go now. I put it in Discord. I'll put it also in the lobby. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. So, thank you, Ashang, for joining. Let's look at some Godot streamers. Okay, this person is gone. Sorry, guys, they're trolling in the Discord right now. They really can't help themselves. Coffee makes stuff? Okay, we have...
Every time.
We're gonna have to go to coffee make stuff, okay? Yeah, that seems like where we should go. Guys, make sure, yes, you follow. Thank you, Dawdle. I appreciate that. Alright, let's raid them.
Thank you for doing this. This was fun.
Oh, I'm really happy. If you learned on something, that's all. Can you do that at sound effect again? Bye-bye. I want to add that. Alrighty, guys. Let's raid Coffee Make Stuff. They're another Godot stream. This is getting a little unhinged now, guys. So, alrighty, guys. I will see you. I stream on Tuesday, so I will see you. That was Frumius. I see you, Frumius. The next code along, I will let you guys know in the Discord, okay? So you'll see it there. Alrighty, guys. Signing out. Have a great... I need to leave the Discord. I'm gonna have anxiety for the rest of the day. Alrighty, goodbye, everybody in the Discord. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you join next time. Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. Bye. That was awesome, guys. Alrighty, let's set up this raid. Happy New... Oh, yeah, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, New Year's tomorrow. Guys, yeah, have an amazing New Year. I might stream on Monday. We'll see. But for sure, Tuesday. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good New Year's. Stand for or turn it down. Oh, God. The knocking one was a little too much for me. Alrighty, guys. Peace out. Goodbye.